and welcome to another Sovereign Citizen Watch. Every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in. How's everyone doing on this Thursday afternoon? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh, you know, I'm really trying not to cover Cameron a superfluous amount considering he threatened to sue me. Like, I'm really not trying, but he got arrested, like, a day after. So what do you want me to do? You want me to not cover this? I don't know. This isn't my fault. This is his fault. I'm just putting this out there. This is not on me. This cannot possibly be on me. Let's see what's going on in chat. Hype Train just broke out. Trey with 63 months says, oh boy, it's another sub baby. This sub baby's name is going to be, Glock. There, you have a gun baby. Are you happy? Ashley One Up with a 33 months, thank you. Fennikagami with 43 months says, 43 months, woo! Thanks, Hannah. I need the pick-me-up. I needed it because my grandmother is in hospice now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully we can provide some laughs and keep your mind off it. Spokane Dogman says, I think he's baiting you. No pun intended. I don't know what the pun would be. Anyway, so, if you're on YouTube, do me a favor, like the stream, double tap the screen, or hit the thumbs up. We are on a hype train, so if you want to help that, you can always gift subs, subscribe, or use bits. And if you want to help up for the upcoming surgery, use the tip link. Other than that, we can just jump into Am I freezing up? That'd be funny. I have a thing I can flip on if that's the case. Alright. Let's see. Is anyone else, before I get into stuff, am I glitching out for anyone else? I'm not getting any warnings on my end, but I just wanted to double check. You're fine? Okay. Might just be that one person then. Good there? Okay, cool. Must have just been that one person then. Alright, before we get into the Cameron thing, let's look at some other stuff real quick. GamerG with 27 months says, whirlwind of a month of a friend from out of town visited on her vacation and we did a lot of fun stuff. She helped me get a new wardrobe. Also, I have a job interview later today. I could use the blessings. It's been rough lately in the job market. I send my best job blessings. I hope it works out. I know stuff is real rough out there right now. Hope things get better. I really do. Okay, so let's check out this one first, shall we?
Yes, sir.
Hey, can you roll the window down for me?
No.
Okay, well then you need to step out of the vehicle.
No, I don't.
Yes, this is a traffic stop.
For what? What crime?
For multiple different IVC violations. If you'd roll your window down so we can talk. I'm Officer McCall, Bloomington Police. I'm wearing a body camera.
I don't know if she's the one. She might be wearing a Don't Tread on Me shirt. I know one of the people today is wearing a Don't Tread on Me shirt, and they get trodden upon thoroughly. Green Guy with a $3 tip says, Hannah, weather reporters do not want to report on hurricanes, but when a hurricane hits, they gotta go do it. I don't know what that means. I guess that's true. It feels like a code word, though. It feels like a Manchurian Candidate wake-up phrase.
Okay, there's several reasons why I'm stopping you. Number one, you don't have a front license plate on your vehicle. Number two, you failed to signal 100 feet prior to your turn. Number three, when you turned off of Morris right in front of my squad car. No, I don't have to repeat it for you on your camera, okay? I'm repeating it on my time. You can't even figure out your camera right now. You went over the middle line, okay? Give me your license and your insurance, please. 25, I'll take the return. She's refusing to get out of the vehicle and refusing to provide ID.
I have a right.
Give me your driver's
You
license.
don't need to tap.
Give me your driver's license or this window's gonna get busted in. That's what's gonna happen.
Would you just tell me what's going to happen?
I said if you don't listen and give me your driver's license
You're going to
and step out of the vehicle, the window's gonna get busted in. Absolutely. Pennsylvania versus Mims is a
Are there certain people who just think they're not allowed to break your window under any circumstances? Because she really thinks like she's going to catch him on video saying he's going to smash her window and it's going to be a problem for him. Cops smash windows all the time when people refuse to get out of the vehicle. That's like standard procedure. Lucas, thanks for 240 stream streak, says, nice, my watch streak still stands. That is nice.
Supreme Court case that requires you to exit the vehicle when demanded. And I'm demanding
duh. Cameron is the hurricane. I get it. I'm an idiot. Sorry.
it. Get out of the vehicle. Get out of the vehicle. Are you gonna give me your license?
My license.
No, give me your license. Okay, we're gonna play this difficult. All right, guys, she is refusing to get out of the vehicle and won't roll her window down, so we're gonna bust it. You gonna get out of the vehicle?
Almost sounds. I know he's probably just keeping a record, basically, on his camera, but it does kind of sound like he's talking to chat, doesn't it? Like, all right, chat, I gave her a chance. We're gonna smash the window now. Get ready, chat.
And won't roll her window down, so we're gonna bust it. You gonna get out of the vehicle?
I'm just imagining a cop streamer being like, if I get a level 5 hype train, we're gonna smash this window, chat.
Are you gonna get out of the vehicle? Get out of the vehicle.
I haven't done anything.
You're under arrest for obstructing. Get out of the vehicle.
Stone
Are you gonna
Corbell,
get
thanks
out,
for giving
or do you
us
want
that.
your window busted? You're trying to make a big scene, and it's your fault for not exiting the vehicle.
With a car.
You're in a car, and you've made multiple IVC violations, and now you're not identifying yourself with a driver's license, and you're not providing insurance, and you're not stepping out of the vehicle.
I will give
Ma'am?
you my
Get out of the vehicle now. Ready?
nothing in my
Did she say she had a gun? I didn't hear her say that, but if she is the person I'm thinking of with the libertarian shirt, it wouldn't surprise me if she's armed. A lot of libertarians have comfort guns.
Okay, get out of your vehicle.
no right.
This is your last warning. Get out of the vehicle, or I'm going to break the window.
Nemesaur, damn, you've been so generous this month. Thank you for gifting 20 tier 1 subs. Really appreciate you, Nemesaur.
Get out of the vehicle, or I'm going to break the window. Get out of the vehicle.
They do then pull her out, and she is the one that has the "Don't Tread on Me" shirt. So, little bit of irony for you, I suppose. Not much else happens, I don't think, for the rest of the video. Let me see if there's any conversation or if we just need to move on to the Cameron thing.
12 times? How many times did I tell you what was going to happen? Was it a surprise to you?
Am I a toddler?
Yes, you can't listen to...
Am I a toddler?
Ah.
What you're doing? How many times did your mommy hurt you?
Oh.
Hydrate.
Hey, how much have you had to drink tonight? 1,
After
2,
you busted
4,
out my
5.
window and drug me out
8,
my
9,
car
10.
and threw me on the f***ing ground?
Yes.
She does sound inebriated on something. I don't know what. Probably alcohol. Sounds alcohol slurry.
What he's asking is how many alcoholic beverages have you consumed tonight?
After you drug me out of my car and busted out my window,
No,
I'm pretty
before
sure
that.
that's illegal.
Before
that.
I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
Okay.
Don't
Before
need it.
that. Do you have any eye problems or abnormalities? Any eye
Yeah.
problems or abnormalities? Okay.
Yeah, with people who have f***ing power issues.
Okay.
I don't think she's willing to do field sobriety tests.
Really?
Fuck you!
Okay.
You're taking away all of my rights!
Was that a gun? Was that him grabbing her gun?
Fuck you!
Do field sobriety tests.
Really?
Yeah, okay. I think that was him grabbing a
I don't think she's
gun?
willing to do field sobriety
That was
tests.
holstered,
Really?
maybe? Or something. Otherwise, what is he grabbing? Grab. Gun? Question mark?
Fuck you!
Okay.
You're taking away all of my rights!
Okay. You're in custody right now.
You're taking
Ma'am, we need to hold on to your emotional support gun until the end of the arrest, okay? You can have it back after, I promise.
away my rights!
Stop.
To call somebody! I have a
That's not the
f***ing bully
case.
me!
Stop.
Bully me!
Nobody's trying to bully you. You
Yes,
keep
you
walking
are.
away and telling us what we're going to do. That's not how this works.
Some people pay good money to get bullied.
Stop groping me!
Nobody's groping
Get your
you.
f***ing
I'm
hands
holding
off
you
me!
by your bicep.
You don't have a
Okay?
right!
You are under arrest and you keep resisting and
What
walking
am
away.
I under arrest for?
Number 1, resisting. Number 2, obstructing. Okay? And you've got a slew of traffic charges on top of that.
No, I don't.
You do.
Where?
Citations. I'm going to write
Show
them here in a
me.
minute.
Show me.
I will show you every single one.
Oh, she has unpaid parking or traffic tickets
You
too.
can bully me some more.
Why are you making it so difficult?
I didn't have to get out of the vehicle.
You did.
I have a right. It's called a constitutional right.
Okay, what right do you think you have that means that you can disobey a police officer in a traffic stop?
You
Where's
are
your
a
right?
peace officer, sir.
Yeah.
You are not a goddamn constitutional right. I didn't do anything wrong. I was
You are not a
traveling.
constitutional right.
Okay, and immediately when I walk up there, you won't roll your window down and you won't
I
give me your
don't
ID.
have to comply to you.
That's fine, but then I can tell you to get out of the vehicle.
Yeah, but you didn't have to bust my window open either.
I did, because
and
you wouldn't get out.
throw me on the ground.
And you wouldn't ID yourself.
I don't have
required
to
to
do
do both
that.
of those
That is
things.
a constitutional right,
All right.
motherfucker.
I'm going to let you know your rights, okay? You have the
Now,
right to
your
remain
rights
silent.
are you need to get the out of my face.
Listen to me. You have the right to remain silent. You don't have to talk
There's
to me.
nothing in my
Anything
car.
that you say or do can and will be used against you in the court of
Oh
law
my
or the
God.
proceedings. You have the right to talk to an attorney before I ask you any questions, and I have them with you during questioning.
But you won't let
If
me
you
call
can't afford
anybody.
to hire an
But
attorney,
you won't let me
one
call
will be
anybody
appointed to
'cause
represent you
took my
before any
phone.
questioning if you
Because
wish.
you took my phone.
Okay, maybe they were grabbing her phone earlier, not a
can decide
gun.
at any time.
My rights.
Okay, do you understand your
I
rights,
know
though?
a gun was
Nope.
So
mentioned.
you don't understand your rights,
No.
but you understand that we violated your rights. Is that what
No.
you're telling me?
Nope, I do not understand my rights.
Okay.
Get out of my face.
Okay. Okay, so you're fine then?
She's
You're
actually
denying
right on
any
that
medical
one. She does
treatment?
not understand
No, I
her
want
rights.
medical treatment.
Well,
I
that's what
also
I'm
want psychological treatment.
What for?
That would be helpful, probably. That's good. Let's get her that. Yeah.
For you. Get out of my face. Shove that.
Haley says, I don't drive. If they arrest you, can they search your car? If they're going to impound your car, they will do what's called inventorying it, which is effectively a search. Yes.
Fucking light in my face again. You pulled in my car and busted my window open.
All right, Deanna, I feel like you're under the influence of alcohol, so I'd like to do some field sobriety tests to make sure that you're safe to drive. Are you willing to do those tests?
I'm willing to fucking have you leave me the fuck alone.
Okay, well, unfortunately,
I didn't have to be
that's not an
fucking
option.
harassed like this.
Okay.
Thanks for the hype train, everyone.
So what do you think should have happened? You said, oh, I don't want to identify myself, and we should have just said, okay,
I
have a nice
don't
day.
have a right to. I don't have to identify myself.
Why
I
do you
know the
think you-
Constitution.
Why do you think that you don't have to identify yourself?
Because I don't have to. Because it's called the Constitution.
Okay, well, you almost...
Does she understand that the Constitution isn't a spell you cast as a word? Like, you can't just say the words, the Constitution, and it's like a counter spell. You need to actually cite what you mean. Like, what about it? It's a document full of stuff.
hit my squad car. You don't have a front license plate. You were
I
weaving
am
back and forth in your
sorry
lane,
that I
and you failed
I
to
was
signal 100 feet prior to your turn.
That
So
doesn't
those
mean
are
that
those
I
are all
needed
the
my window busted.
No, I didn't want to do that.
Like this.
I didn't want to do that. That's why I kept asking you to get out of the vehicle, but you wouldn't. What am I supposed to do? Your level of cooperation is going to impact how
And
quickly
I'm telling
you get to
you
leave.
that everybody can leave right now. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Why would you fucking bust my window open? I'm sorry, you have a mommy wound. I want a
I'm sorry you have a mommy wound.
lawyer.
These are Bloomington paramedics. They're going to take a look at you real quickly.
Alright, so she gets arrested. Don't drink and drive, kids. Alright, let's look at the Cameron thing. Ugh, I've already watched this, of course. There's a couple videos out of this. So let's get it over with. So it appears, it looks like Cameron, gets done driving, gets out of his vehicle or something. A cop seemingly had followed him and noticed that he had, I don't know if it's an out-of-date registration or what it was specifically, she says, but, well, let's just watch and see, shall we? Here she is, following him, pulling him over.
You want to take a seat on my bumper? You want to take a seat on my bumper then? Okay, you're pulled over because your car has an expired insurance.
There you go.
You have to have valid insurance in order to drive a car. You were driving. 575. Can I get a second unit? One's available. Code 2, please. Have your license, registration, and insurance, please. I'm sorry? It is a valid stop. Do me a favor, go ahead and take a seat on the front bumper, please.
Yeah, he's just gonna ignore her, basically. I don't think he would do this if this was a male officer, by the way. This very much feels like, I don't respect her because she's a lady and I can overpower her, therefore her authority isn't real. This is Cameron, yes, Haley. Anyway, he just keeps saying this isn't a valid stop and keeps trying to straight up walk away from her, which is crazy.
Sir, I'm going to need you to stop.
Excuse me, this is not a valid stop.
It is a valid stop. I'm not going to argue with you. You can stop now or you're going to be under arrest.
For what?
For interfering right now. You failure to provide a driver's license. You are operating a motor vehicle. You're required to provide documentation.
Do you have a body camera on?
Yes, sir. It's right here. It's recording.
So this is not a valid stop.
I'm going to ask you one more time to take a seat on the bumper, or I will place you in handcuffs and detain you.
You're not going to detain me because
I am.
Listen, man. I've not committed any crime.
You're committing one right now by failing to provide a driver's license. So if you continue to do that, then I will place you in handcuffs. Those are the options. Either you take a seat on my front bumper,
including my right.
either you take a seat. Okay. Well, you're not free to go.
All right, so here's where he actively resists arrest. Now, I'm fully aware that cops will, like, throw on resisting arrest charges where it's not, like, really a thing, and they're just trying to stack up charges or whatever. This is not that case. You can actively see her trying to restrain him for the arrest, and he's, like, fighting her and, like, you know, tensing his arms up. It's textbook resisting arrest, and he just keeps doing it.
You are being detained right now.
Why are you touching me?
Stop.
Stop touching me.
You are being detained right now.
You are illegally
Up against the car, please.
Why are you touching me? Why are you doing this to me? Excuse me.
I explained to you why.
No, you didn't.
I
This is
explained
an
to you
unlawful
why.
detention. Can you please stop?
It's not unlawful.
It is unlawful.
I need you to
I'm
relax.
observing all rights.
You are resisting me right now.
No,
Relax your
it's
arm.
an unlawful detention. You cannot
Relax
touch me.
your arm.
What crime have I committed?
You can
please?
argue it in court. We're not going to argue here on the street. Relax.
It's an unlawful detention, man.
It is not an unlawful detention.
Why are you touching me? What
Because-
crime have I
Man, for someone who calls himself an attorney, he really doesn't understand that if you think it's an unlawful stop, you gotta deal with it in court. You're not gonna deal with it at the side of the road. Are you insane?
committed?
You are under arrest right now.
For what
Relax your
crime?
arm. We can argue it later.
What crime? You have.
575,
just
go ahead and
please-
step it up. He's non-compliant.
I'm not being compliant.
Relax.
The response time on the backup is crazy, by the way. I think it's about 30 seconds before 2 different backups get there. I want to point that out as someone who has lived in areas with not the best police response time.
Relax your
You're
arm
the one that's
now.
You're the one that's touching me unlawfully.
You're right. I am.
Okay, unlawfully.
I'm not playing with you.
Okay, you can't
You
just.
can relax your arm,
What
and you
crime
can go
have
in
I committed?
handcuffs.
What
I've
crime
explained
have
it
I
to you
committed?
several times what crime you've committed.
What crime? I
I've
haven't
explained
hurt
it to you several
anybody.
times.
That's
I'm
a
not arguing
crime.
with you.
Why are you doing this to me, man?
He's just refusing to comply right now, but
haven't
he's
committed a
under
crime.
arrest. You're under arrest.
See, there's the other officer already! Isn't that insane? I don't know. To me, that feels crazy that they got there that quick. When a cop pulls someone over, they reroute other cars to the area in case backup's needed. Okay, I didn't know that. Good to know.
574, we're code 4.
Here's the second car coming. You can hear the sirens.
Thank you.
Is there anybody else in the car?
No.
Trey says, you know, in his head, he thinks she's being belligerent and overly emotional, right? Oh, for sure, 100%. Of course he perceives her that way.
Just him. This is as far as I saw. If you want to double check. Do you have an ID on you, sir? I'll go ahead and take those. Okay, come back here. Face the 911 for me. Go ahead and widen your feet. Got anything on it that's going to stick me or poke me? Fantastic. Want to lean back from the car a little bit? You have a knee brace or a artificial leg?
It's interesting here that he's actually choosing to be silent. This is the quietest I've ever heard him during an arrest. Like, he was obviously talking earlier, but during the actual searching, he's just silent, which is crazy, because he's never like that. Is this the one where he claims the charges have been dropped against him already? He says the phrasing was interesting. I don't think all of the charges have been dropped because the way he phrased it was specifically the initial charges have been dropped. So, not exactly sure what he means by that. So I'm assuming, could be wrong, but my assumption based on his phrasing is that some of the charges were dropped and others were not.
Okay, go ahead and take a seat, sir. Okay. Go ahead and take a seat.
We have one right here.
Thanks, Princess Prism.
All the way in the car, please. All the way in the car, please. Thank you.
We'll talk to you in a moment, okay?
What are Boxy's pronouns these days? Let's go with she, they.
No, he got out as soon as I pulled up behind him. So, here, let me, oh no, it's on. So, I pull in behind him. He's got invalid insurance. Speed past me over on Hawthorne and Monroe. He gets out, refuses to comply, won't sit down, won't give me anything, saying he wasn't driving. Clearly he was. And then, so I told him, I was like, well, here are your options. Either you provide me with your driver's license or you're going to be detained. Didn't want to comply with that. Put hands on him, still not complying. Called for a second unit, now we're here. Didn't fight or anything, just resisting.
Fighting.
Sorry?
So he was fighting.
No, not fighting. Or, I'm sorry. Just like, you know, tensing up, refusing to put his arms behind his back. I'm sorry?
Is he in talks?
Not that I can tell. Nothing obvious. I don't smell anything. He's not slurring or anything.
Did he upload this onto his own channel? Can you request your own body cam footage? Yes and yes. Annie McKean with 32 months says, Hannah is the only sub-renewal I'm happy to see come up. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Just not cooperative. So I'll work on IDing him and figuring out what we got.
Okay.
All right, sir, just so you know, everything in here is being audio and video recorded, okay? And he didn't have a wallet on him, so I don't know if he's got ID in there, but he's not talking to me.
So interesting. I've always seen him be incredibly talkative, even with other, like woman officers. I've seen him in other videos where he talks to a supervisor that's a woman. So I do just find this so bizarre from him, why he's behaving this way. Maybe he's just dejected, because he's been getting arrested more often, and he's just, like, over it. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe he smoked one too many doobies, and he's a little too high. I don't know. Speculative.
All right, sir. Are you going to provide me with your name, please?
Hydrate, will do.
Name and date of birth is all I need from you right now. Fantastic. No wallet in there?
There is no wallet in there.
Okay.
It's funny because he's wearing a shirt with his last name on it. And I know it's not like the shirt isn't custom. You know the brand Wilson? There's like shirts that say Wilson on it. He's wearing a shirt like that, and that is his last name. So he's wearing a shirt with his name on it. It's a little funny.
Did he give you a
No, he's not talking.
He also strikes me as the kind of person who would buy that shirt because it's his last name.
Here, pause.
Yeah, it could be an age thing. She could be visibly younger than him, and he doesn't respect that. I don't know. I don't know. Very strange. She verifies that his license is suspended in this video, by the way, which we already thought we knew because he had shown paperwork before that had shown his license getting suspended, but it does appear to still be suspended.
Statement that warn you before you make a statement that you have the right to remain absolutely silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to consult an attorney before making any statement. If you're without funds, you have a right to a court-appointed attorney at public expense. You have a right to have your attorney present when and if you do make any statement. You have the right to interrupt the conversation at any time, and anything you do say must be freely and voluntarily said. Do you understand these rights?
I'm certainly do.
Do you have any questions about your rights?
Oh no! He sounds, something. How do I put this? What's even the word I'm thinking of? I almost need a new word for this. He sounds grandiose. He sounds like in his head, he's like in a movie scene where there's like intense music playing and the camera's just slowly zooming in on his eyes that aren't blinking. Like, you know what I mean? He seems intense.
Voluntarily said. Do you understand these rights?
I'm certainly do.
Do you have any questions about your rights?
I want to know why I'm in handcuffs.
Okay, but I just need to ensure that you don't have any questions about your actual rights first.
Yeah, my right to be free
Okay.
is not to be put in handcuffs. So why?
Alright, sir, you're under arrest, so you don't have a right to not be in handcuffs while you're under arrest.
Am I in handcuffs?
Do you have any questions about the rights that I just read you?
Nope.
Okay.
Why
You are
am I
in
in handcuffs?
you are in handcuffs because when I stopped you, you got out of the car and refused to.
Stop me.
Would you like to hear the answer to your question, or do you
No,
want to
go
interrupt me?
ahead.
Okay. So when you got out of the car, I asked you to stay in the car. You
Have you
refused.
seen Cam raise his voice? He's not, like, he gets excited, but he doesn't usually get, like, yelly. He doesn't get, like, in-your-face screaming. He gets intense and he gets excited. He doesn't usually get, like, pointedly, he just gets, like, intense about what he believes to be true.
Refused to do so. I asked you to sit
You
down.
asked me.
Do you want to hear
I
the
don't have
answer?
to. Right?
Do you want to hear the answer?
You asked me, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So then
Impassioned. Good word for that. Impassioned.
I told you to identify yourself, which you also refused to do.
Right. Which
So-
I have every right to do because I haven't committed.
You
a
don't
crime.
actually. So you are
Actually, I
required
do.
by law
Do you-
when you are operating a motor vehicle to
I'm not
identify
operating a
yourself
motor
when
vehicle,
stopped in a
nor am I
traffic stop.
driving. I'm an attorney. I'm going to let you know
Okay.
that.
There he goes again, calling himself an attorney. No, you're not. Not by the colloquial meaning of that phrase, Cam. You are so trying to, actually, if I consider myself a fiduciary of the trust, that I'm an attorney in fact. You're not an attorney. Stop. This is embarrassing.
Right now, you've lost all qualified immunity at this point because you don't have a reasonable, articulable suspicion nor a probable cause of a crime being committed.
The probable cause is she ran your insurance and you don't have any. That's it. You refused to ID yourself. You resisted arrest. There's multiple probable causes. Are you crazy? Broha, thanks for 46 months with your Prime subscription.
Not only that, you introduced and called other people to get involved in your situation and open up my car door without a warrant whatsoever. You don't even have a warrant for me whatsoever. You pulled me over for a
There was at some point, I know a cop had mentioned some other kind of warrant, so maybe don't say that so quick.
non-moving violation based on what? You say you pulled me over, but I was already out of my car before your lights even came on. You about to lose your RA. You about to lose all qualified immunity if you don't let me up out these handcuffs and release me right now.
Okay, well that's not going to happen right
Okay.
now. Okay.
So what?
But
for
what I
what crime?
do need from you
What
is for
crime?
you to identify yourself.
Guess what? Browns versus Texas says I don't have to identify unless there's a crime that has been committed. You don't have any crime that's being committed.
Are you aware that you are required to identify
Are you
yourself,
aware
carry
that
a
I am the
driver's
highest of
license while
authority,
operating
and I
a
have
motor
no
vehicle?
contract with the state whatsoever? That's why you can't find me in the DMV system. I have no contract. I don't have to abide by anything that you're talking about because right here within this county and this city, within your municipal code in which you operate under, street and road is both defined as open as a matter of right for public vehicular travel. So if it's open as a matter of right for public vehicular travel, why are you harassing me? You need to go look up the definition of road, street, alley, way, or public highway right here in which the city for you work.
Cameron, for the 10 millionth time, your understanding of American jurisprudence is incorrect. Cherry-picking definitions doesn't change the body of law that exists around it. You are required to have a driver's license to operate a vehicle on public roads in the United States. Period. End of. You being very confident about this is not going to change that. It has never changed that. Cameron, I've never been arrested once in my entire life. I'm just putting it out there. It's not a big deal, but I'm letting you know. And you have now been arrested very publicly multiple times. Are you starting to see maybe a pattern? And, like, maybe you're wrong? I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna do the same thing over and over again and expect different results, is that healthy? Is that reasonable? Overthought with 100 bits says, A-cab as always, but his community is a bit scary when there's comments under his video that say, quote, I don't even see cops as humans anymore, end quote, and it gets plenty of likes. Doubt we'll see him push back on language like that. Yeah, I saw that comment. Someone sent it to me. Unfortunate.
For? What?
I'm listening.
Okay, so go ahead and look up the definition of street, road, highway, byway, right here in your municipal code.
For what purpose?
Because it says that I have every right. I have an open as a matter of right for public vehicular travel. That's verbatim what the definition says.
A right for vehicular travel.
Open
for what?
as a matter of right for public.
Great, Cameron. And what about the laws that say you need a driver's license? Do those just not count? You just think those laws don't count because you don't like them? Well, a definition in an old thing says, alright, cool, you still need a driver's license.
Public vehicular travel. That doesn't mean driving.
So you
that doesn't
were
mean covers.
traveling in a vehicle.
That I'm traveling in my private conveyance, which is under UCC 9-109.
That's operating motor vehicle under the Oregon state law, which means you are required to have a driver's license.
Do you see me operate? Am I employed? Do you see that Black Law's dictionary in the back seat? Yeah, go ahead.
The out-of-date version. See, Cameron, you have one from decades and decades ago, closer to 100 years than 50. You want the 12th edition? This is the newest one. This has up-to-date definitions. But even then, this is descriptive, not prescriptive. This doesn't, like, overrule actual rulings or laws or anything. It's a reference book. It's reference material.
Okay, I'm guessing he's Cameron.
Good guess.
I'm sorry. I'm guessing he's Cameron, the RO, who is suspended.
There's no picture.
No picture, no, because when they're suspended, for whatever reason, they pull it from the system.
I'm not in your system. You're going to get in. I appreciate you. You don't let me go.
Is your name Cameron? Are you Cameron?
I'm not identifying.
He is.
Yeah.
Amber, what do you want me to look up in Black's Law Dictionary?
I'm not going to argue about this. I'm an attorney. You're not going to get anything.
You're not an attorney! You're not an attorney! If you're an attorney, I'm a 3-star Michelin chef.
I'm not giving you anything.
And the longer we do this, the longer it's going to take, right? And like, you're
Listen,
ultimately
the
gonna-
longer, no,
Listen.
I was illegally.
Can you listen? I listen to you.
No, I don't have to listen,
License?
and I'm not going to. I have my rights have been violated. The 4th, 5th, 6th, and 1st. I have a right to remain silent.
So ultimately, what's going to happen is
Good. If y'all want to do that, guess what? The lawsuit gets bigger, and you're going to lose qualified immunity. It's going to be a conspiracy against you because you're included with her. It's going to be a 1960, 1980 hospital. I already got a 19. So the more y'all do, the more I get paid. This is what I do. So if you want to do this, you see the Black Law's dictionary in the back seat.
have you been paid thus far from this?
Yes. Do you want to be the next one to lose qualified immunity? Because I'm not going to play that. It's an illegal pull load. Cool. It does. There's no legal violation.
Alright, and then He made a video in the back seat that is creepy. So we'll take a look at that after I find license, which I am almost to, I promise. You're beginning to understand why cops are assholes. Oh no, I lost the page. I'm so bad at this. There we go. License, a privilege granted by a state or city upon the payment of a fee, the recipient of the privilege then being authorized to do some act or series of acts that would otherwise be impermissible. A license in this sense is a method of government regulation exercised under the police power, as with a license to drive car, operate a taxi service, keep a dog in the city, or sell crafts as a street vendor, also termed a permit. Here's Cameron's backseat message. Scares me a little bit how out of it you have to be in order to, in a moment where you're getting arrested, think about how you're going to turn this into content. But we know Cameron, so.
Court. Salem Court. Just want to let y'all know this is the kind of stuff that we got to deal with all the time. And this is why we do what we do. We've already brought this to y'all's attention a couple of different times through other organizations. And as we've done so, here now I am, Cameron James Wilson, in the back of this vehicle, being detained illegally on a secondary charge of failure to carry and present, as though there had been a crime that had been committed. So, she also claims that it's a crime. Clearly, again, the police don't...
Crime is usually colloquially used to describe anything that's illegal, Cameron, even if it's not literally criminal and instead it's a traffic violation or something along those lines. People colloquially still call those things crimes, even if they're not criminal.
Don't understand or not educated the aspect of the differences between... violations of statutes in relation to secondary aspects that are required versus what we have as far as our rights. And she clearly read my rights. I have the right to remain silent, but yet I'm being arrested for failure to carry and present.
Yes, your right to remain silent is about not self-incriminating. It has nothing to do with whether or not you are, like, allowed to not give your license. That's not a thing. You have to give your license. You have to identify yourself. That's not incriminating in and of itself.
Which just shows, again, the ignorance of these people and how, again, it is not necessarily about crimes. Because, again, we all know that crimes are to bring harm against another individual. But it's about power.
That's not the definition of a crime. Where are you even getting that definition of a crime? They use this all the time. Like, oh, it's to cause harm to another person. That's not the legal definition of a crime.
Power and control. And it's like she said, clearly on the body cam, I asked, I requested, and she can. She has all right to ask and request. No doubt about it. And I also have every right to refuse.
Unfortunately, darling Dr. Lambchop, plenty of people do care what he has to say. In the time that I've been covering Cameron, he's gotten almost 6,000 more subscribers. I've only been covering him for, what, a month? The guy's gaining followers at a pretty unprecedented rate for a sovereign citizen guru.
Especially when there's no valid Terry stop. And we know this is both not a valid Terry stop as of March 25th on our latest decision coming over from the federal judge. So, you know, as we have that on our record and on our docket, we can clearly see, you know, that they just continuously do what they do. And that's why we continuously win. And I'm very grateful for this situation to be in again, just to have another situation to continuously show that no matter what, we always get our money back on those bonds, as you see.
He's almost at 50K. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Scary stuff.
But then the aspect, too, that we're always winning. And we're getting crooked cops off the street. And that's what we got to do. And all power is inherent in you. And I want y'all to remember that I am you, and we are us. And we are all a part of the great I am. And I thank God for this experience.
Oh my god, the cop's in the front seat while he's doing this. I can hear typing and I heard her go, I thought he was just in the car alone. She's in the car while he's filming his fucking backseat cop car vlog. This is too cringe for life. I can't. You're doing this in front of another person? Jesus.
Y'all know I gotta get the good footage. I gotta get the best footage I can while I'm in the back. You know, it's that LiDAR. It's that black and white, baby. So, just smile. And know that God's always got a purpose, you know. And we're gonna change this nation.
Not LiDAR.
As we have been doing. And we'll continuously do it. And just keep thanking the great creator. That's all you can do. That's all you can do.
Jesus. So, Cameron's Cameroning. Of course, he's using awful AI thumbnails as well. So that's great. Has he communicated with me since the totally legit and valid legal document he sent via Discord? No, but it also hasn't been 10 days yet. I think the 2nd of August will be the 10-day, time period he gave me or whatever, so I guess we'll see on the 2nd or so, what the fuck he's doing.
'28th, 2023 at 23,000 Midway Boulevard.
Did I see YouTube deciding they're going to use AI to deduce people's ages and restrict content based on scraped data of viewer history? If you think they got it wrong, you have to submit a government ID to contest it. That's odd. That's very stupid. See, this is the kind of thing that worries me about AI. I don't think it like, Skynet's not my worry. My worry is it pervading all sorts of systems that are going to make everyday life an inconceivable bureaucratic nightmare of having to deal with, like, unmanned systems being mediated by other unmanned systems. Like, it's just gonna be... Has anyone seen the movie Brazil? It's gonna be like Brazil, but digital, and all of the clerks that don't care are AI. That tracks. Anyway.
In Port Charlotte.
The movie Brazil, not the country, by the way. I don't know anything about the country Brazil.
Like I said, when you passed me, I saw you, and I didn't see a seatbelt on you. And you have a white shirt that's dark, and it was clear. You're not wearing a seatbelt. Okay? May I see your license and registration, please?
A license?
Yes.
Like for a driver's license?
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm not commercially operating, or I'm not operating in a commercial capacity.
Said he was traveling, not driving, while sitting in the
Oh, do we need the voice?
driver's seat.
You driving on the road.
Well, I know y'all watched it with me, Amber. I know that.
Oh, yes, but drivers have to be commercially licensed if you're driving. That means
You are driving.
Well, that means you're operating in a commercial capacity.
No, you're driving a vehicle, sir.
Like there's driving and then there's traveling.
No.
There's driving a vehicle. May I see your driver's license?
Well, I'm not operating in a commercial capacity. See what I mean? Like
No,
traveling
sir.
is not driving.
Sir, we're not going to do this. Are you...
We're not going to do this.
Yes. Do you have a driver's license?
What do you mean we're not going to do this?
I'm asking you to see your driver's license.
Well, I'm not operating in a commercial capacity.
You're operating a vehicle, and to drive a vehicle, you are required to have a driver's
vehicle.
Oh, what is this?
This is an automobile.
White 10 K9.
Are you escalating?
No, I'm trying. All I'm asking is for your.
This guy almost feels like he knows it's bullshit. Like, am I crazy? It feels like he, like, isn't taking it seriously like a lot of sovereign citizens. Maybe he's just got a weird vibe. But it feels like he knows this is bullshit, as opposed to, like, Cameron, who fully believes it.
Driver's license.
Yes. Well, what I'm saying is, my license has been lost.
What?
I've lost it. The physical copy.
Okay. So
I lost it. What? Okay, you get a new one?
Can I have your name so I can look it up?
Sure. I mean, have I broken a law?
You are driving with no, without a seatbelt, sir.
But I mean, is that committing a
Yes,
crime?
that is a law. You have, when you're operating a vehicle, you're supposed to have.
Can you be in Route 2?
You're supposed to have a seatbelt on. You're supposed to drive belted.
I mean, I'm not aware that I'm driving. I'm sorry.
If you're not aware you're driving, you should get out of that seat. Because that's a place where you need to know you're driving.
I'm sorry. I'm not aware that I'm driving.
Okay, so can I have your name?
Well, I mean, in order to identify me, you gotta suspect that I've committed a crime.
Sir, you are driving with no seatbelt on. I pulled you over. And I'm not escalating anything.
This guy. Fuck this guy. A lot of the videos are cringe today, too. Wow.
You are the one. This would have been over already.
I see. Well, I gotta make sure that, you know.
This would have been over already. You are driving a vehicle and you are required to have a driver's license to drive a vehicle. This is a vehicle, you're driving it. You say you don't have a license. May I see, can I have your name so I can run your name to see if you have a valid driver's license?
Well, but before you run my name, see.
I already explained to you, I'm not going to explain it anymore.
You have to suspect that I've committed a crime.
You were driving without a seatbelt. Even when I approached the car, you didn't have a seatbelt on. Okay?
Well, can you prove that I wasn't wearing a seatbelt?
Yes, I saw it.
Can you prove that, though?
I saw.
Hey, Garby, good to see ya.
But you have a white.
Doing pretty well. I have a surgery coming up. I'm excited for. Good to see ya.
Shirt. I had my seatbelt on.
You have a white shirt. The seatbelt is great, and when you passed right in front of me, I saw it and you didn't have it. And you're driving very straight, so it's not like you're leaning back and your seatbelt is low. Okay, so I saw it.
The cop said seatbelt, no valid plate, so does he have a valid plate? Probably, unless he brings it up. The thing that, initiated the stop was the seatbelt thing. This could be a I think you should leave sketch. It feels a little bit like it, doesn't it?
How did you know?
I was facing you when you passed me. So...
I was aware that I had my seatbelt on.
You didn't have it.
Central 325, drive reference 2A.
This would have been over already. So I'm asking you, may I have your name so we could finish this? And I could go on my way and you could go on your way. Okay? So do you have a driver's license?
I'm telling you, I lost it all.
Okay, you don't have a registration either.
What do you mean?
For the vehicle.
Like bill of sale and...
No, a registration for your vehicle being registered.
This has just been purchased. I got the bill of sale and everything.
Okay, let me see it.
Well...
It's gotta be just something he and his buddy wrote up too, right? How are we only 4 minutes into this video? It feels like we've been here for an hour. Why is this guy like a time vortex? Why does 3 minutes with him feel like an eternity? Ugh. Fenigagami says, I've been internet fighting people over respecting Hulk Hogan after his death, and I find it interesting that despite claims about his great legacy, only MAGA seems to be willing to seriously defend him. One guy even tried to shame me into silence using my GoFundMe I needed to get my family through the winter. Funny how no one has a problem with WWE using Terry's death as a marketing tool for merch literally a day after he died.
Before I show you this, I mean, you have to prove to me if I ask, to give me a reasonable, articulable suspicion that I committed a crime.
I already told you that you have...
yeah, but you have to show me. Look, here's
no.
I
saw you, that's good enough.
Huh.
I saw a violation. Okay. I saw an infraction.
I'm asking
you could take it to court if you want. You could take it to court and we could prove it over there. I know what I saw. And I saw you with a white shirt. It's a dark gray.
Yeah, but you have to prove it to me.
I don't have to prove it. I saw it.
You can't just tell me that, hey, I think that you were doing this.
I didn't say I think. I saw you. I said I saw you.
It's a habit for me to always put my seatbelt on.
Sir, when you passed me, you didn't have it. And right now you've been... this would have been over already. This would have been over.
He's also literally not wearing it right now.
I'm being
And I know he's parked, but maybe this is just me. But if I'm buckled into my seatbelt, if I go and I park somewhere, I don't unbuckle until I'm getting out of the car. If I was pulled over by a cop, I would still be in the seatbelt when they came to the door, because why would I unbuckle it? You know what I mean? Just a thought.
Collective.
I understand that. And I am too. But right now
you're not serious about my rights.
Yeah, I am too. About enforcing the law.
Well, see, that you're enforcing legal codes.
Sir,
laws
This,
are different.
sir, it's an infraction to drive in Florida.
Yeah,
You
if
need
you're
a drive.
Oh, it's Florida. That explains this guy's personality. What's in the air in Florida? What's going on? What is this Florida attitude? And I'm aware of the sunshine laws and stuff. I'm not talking about, like, why we see so many Florida man videos. I mean, this specific personality. What's going on? Is there some, like, Disney World industrial chemicals leaking into the groundwater? What's happening?
Driver's license.
But if you're traveling, that means you're not operating in any commercial
Sir, we're not going to do this.
Do what? The law?
Go back and forth. I ask you for it. Do you have a driver's license?
Swamp gas. There you go.
I'm telling you, I lost it.
Okay, what is your name? So what is your name so I could run it? I could figure out if you have a valid driver's license if I know your name.
It's the bill of sale. And this is the title.
It's literally on, like, college-ruled paper. That's my bill of sale. Look at how legitimate it is. Wow.
Blue title.
Okay, can I see that?
Sure.
Thank you. See, this is not difficult, sir.
Mine, I bought it. Uh-oh. Let me guess, another 5 officers are going to show up.
It depends. Can I see the VIN of the vehicle? It's covered right now.
Oh, well, I guess they had it covered. It's on the title.
Yeah, but I want to make sure it's this one. It's covered right now.
Oh, I see. How to get that out of there?
What's that?
I don't know.
You don't know how to get it out of the... Fuck off! This weaponized incompetence. Oh, how do I get this thing off my VIN number? Oh, poor boy. I hate.
Okay. So you are Jason Strauss?
This guy better get fucking arrested. I'm over it.
What's the date of birth, Jason?
Date of birth?
Yes. Okay. And your license is from what state?
My license, it's a Florida license.
It's a Florida license? Okay, when I run it, I want to make sure that that's what I'm looking for. Okay.
I lost all my physical copies, all my hard copies.
You lost everything?
Everything.
And I get it. But I have a way to double check that. And that's why I was asking for your name.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you
Hope the meeting goes well, Namasor. See you later. Benekagami says Florida problem likely has something to do with all the exotic animals rotting carcasses poisoning the water supply.
just purchase this vehicle.
Just purchase it.
Okay. Do you receive?
Yeah, agree, Lorazepam. Funny name. Yeah, Florida cops tend to be quite aggressive.
Sign here in Port Charlotte, or you just was passing by?
We're just passing by.
Okay. So no, because I see the vehicle is from another county, so.
Yes.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Anybody, passenger vehicles have to wear a seatbelt.
Yeah, but that's for drivers. That's for commercial operators.
Are you not a driver?
No. Does driving commercially or not have anything to do with whether or not your corpse can become a projectile?
How are you?
I'm a traveler.
Oh, okay. Are you traveling on the roadways?
The roadways? Like the paved streets?
Yep.
Yeah, but not everyone on the paved streets is a driver.
Yes, they are if they're operating a vehicle.
Full occupant in a vehicle?
It's not a vehicle.
What is it?
An automobile.
Okay.
Yes, an automobile is a kind of vehicle.
All right, Jason. If that is your name, Jason Strauss, no middle name, and your date of birth, nothing's coming back with your as you have in the driver's license.
Have you ever had one?
A license?
In the state of Florida?
Yeah.
But I just checked
Under
it.
that name that you gave him?
That you see on the title, as you can see on the bill of sale.
Yes. And that's why I'm asking you if that's the correct spelling and everything.
Yes.
Because nothing comes back of you having a driver's license.
Yeah, that's the name I go by.
Okay, so
What's your legal name?
What do you mean legal?
Well, you said that was the name you go by.
Well, when people say this is my name, it's claiming this is who I am, a name.
Okay.
Yeah. And I know that you guys are trained to, hate sovereign citizens and all that. But I'm someone who exercises my rights. So when I say I'm, Jason, that doesn't mean that Jason is who I am. If that makes sense. A name is not who I am.
Are you Jason Strauss? Because there's nothing coming back with that name.
What's the name on your driver's license?
Yeah, I'm in the process of surrendering my license.
I get that.
Okay, what's the name on it?
Surrendering.
I get it.
But I don't want it no more. You can have it.
Okay, but right now you are driving and you need a license.
It does look like he gets arrested, so that's good. Don't worry, the relief is coming. The catharsis is nigh.
So I'm trying to help you out here.
I'm not driving. I'm not. I'm making that clear to you. I'm not driving.
Sir,
this is not a vehicle. I'm not operating this thing in any commercial capacity at all. I do own it. It is mine. I gave you the title and the bill of sale.
Do you have another form of ID, sir, so I can know who you are?
I lost everything. I lost it all. And I'm in the process of suing for damages, too.
Okay. I'm trying to help you out here.
Discovery motion and
suing for Oh, so when you say you lost it, do you mean it was confiscated? Like it was taken from you? Like you got suspended? See, when he says he lost his license, people are gonna assume you mean like you misplaced it. When you say you lost your license, do you mean that it was taken by the state? Because we usually call that suspended, not lost.
And I have a lawsuit motion in place.
And that's okay. It has nothing to do with the stop.
I know.
You're driving, and that's fine. That's your business, not my business. My business is this: you were driving with no seatbelt. You were driving.
Officer Morales.
You were driving, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
And your name and badge number?
Deputy Morales, 2461.
Okay. I'm not operating in any commercial capacity.
It doesn't matter. You're driving in the state of Florida.
No,
You're driving in the state of Florida on a public road.
This has just been purchased.
But you still need a driver's license.
And I'm passing through.
Okay.
How much more straight can I...
That was a non sequitur. By the way, if you haven't already, make sure you join our community Discord. You can get notified every time I go live and chat with the community about all sorts of stuff. There's a link in chat.
I'm just passing through. I'm not driving.
So the name you gave him was...
He's bestowing upon me that I am strictly driving, even though I'm telling him I am not.
The name on your Florida driver's license is the name you gave him.
Officer, when was the last internal investigation that has been done on you?
Mean? I know what he means. He's saying, when's the last time internal investigations has looked into you? But like, what, is that a comeback? That's the best you got? Come on.
I don't have one.
You never had one.
Cameron would have a better comeback than that. I'll have you know.
Do you know if he's had one?
I do not know.
Who's back there, by the way? Anybody back there?
My pup.
That's it? Is there a person?
Are you escalating things?
No, I'm asking. Further? I want to know if
it's so
someone...
funny that he keeps just asking if they're escalating things when they ask questions. Like, no, a question is not an escalation, actually.
It's back there. I don't know.
It's a lateral move at best.
Someone's back there.
Do you suspect...
I don't suspect, but I heard you talking to somebody.
Do you suspect them of committing a crime?
I'm just asking.
My lady.
All right. Jason, this is what's going to happen, okay? I'm giving you every opportunity to identify yourself, okay? I'm giving you an opportunity to provide me with your name, driver's license, and you are refusing to do that. If you're driving with no license,
I'm not driving. I'm not.
You are driving, sir.
I'm not. I'm traveling. That means that I'm not operating in any commercial capacity.
I don't want to take you to jail, but that's the way we're going to go if you are refusing to identify yourself.
I cooperated with you. You're supposed to de-escalate.
Except you're not cooperating. You're doing everything you can to not cooperate.
I am de-escalating,
I gave you the
and
bill
it's
of
not
sale.
coming back to anything.
I gave you the bill of sale. I gave you the title, which you wanted.
And I asked you for your name and trying to identify you. Say you have a driver's license, doesn't come back with any record.
You said that you're pulling me over for not wearing a seatbelt.
Correct.
And then you escalated to, well, I need to make sure this is yours.
No, I asked you for your driver's license.
You escalated that from me being pulled over for you suspecting me not wearing.
Okay, so he doesn't mean He's using escalation to mean they're seeking information, as opposed to usually when people are discussing escalation, they're discussing an escalation of use of force. He doesn't mean escalation of use of force, he means stop asking me questions, copper. Fenigami says, Maryland lawmakers have been trying to inspect the ICE facility here and were denied entry and have been putting ICE on blast ever since. Guess my state Dems are just built differently since they seem to understand the assignment better than most when it comes to immigration. Oh, I don't want to talk about the world.
Sure. If this is a stolen, or if this
No,
is
if I'm going to write a ticket, if I'm going to write something, I need those paperwork with me. Okay, that's why I ask you for the paperwork. And if you were to produce, if you're producing a license, I write a ticket and let you go on your way. You're not allowing me to do that right now.
I don't have it.
You don't.
I do not have any copies.
But there's a way to double check.
I don't have the license, physical copy.
So I'm going to ask you to step out of the vehicle.
Is that a lawful order?
Yes, it is.
I mean, for what reason?
He expected the cop to say, no, you got me. Ah, that wasn't a lawful order. Like, he really, I think, didn't... He paused for a second after the cop said, yes, lawful order.
Because right now, you don't have a license, you were driving, you're refusing to...
I'm not driving, I'm not.
At this
moment...
Driving
means that you're a commercial operator.
We're not going to do this, sir.
That means
so, can you step out of the...
Your friend says Fantastic Four is amazing. It probably is, and I'm excited to see it at some point, but I do want to say, out of the Fantastic Four movies I've seen, the best one is the unreleased Roger Corman movie. That movie's actually pretty good for a 90s superhero movie. If you can find a copy of it, I'd recommend it. The Roger Corman Fantastic Four. Cheesy, very fun. Better than the one with Jessica Alba. The two with Jessica Alba. No offense to Jessica Alba. Just don't like those movies very much.
Vehicle, because then you're gonna escalate this to obstruction charge. So right now, can you please stay out of the vehicle?
Private property.
No, you pulled in here.
You hurt your heart sometimes. Good.
Me too.
Because we were blocking the driveway.
I'm not gonna be in the middle of the road.
Sir, can you step out of the vehicle? So I'm asking you, is the name you're giving me the right name, or am I missing something, or is misspelled, your date of birth or something that is not matching? That's what I'm asking you, and you are not telling me anything.
I feel threatened and I feel coerced.
No, sir. Nothing of that is happening. I ask you to come out. I'm asking you to identify yourself for the 20 times. I'm being very patient with you.
When you say identify, like you want me to identify the...
Forget about the car right now. Right now it has to do about you having a driver's license and me knowing who I'm talking to. So I don't even know if that's your real name.
I'm not
and we're not going to do this all night.
I'm not from Florida.
Okay, so I asked you what state was your license from, and you said from Florida.
Yeah, but I'm not from Florida.
So where is your license from?
My driver's license?
Yes.
It's a Texas license.
So why didn't you say that from the beginning?
Well, because I'm in the process of getting a Florida's
license.
Okay,
but I asked you...
What the fuck?
What? No, you say you're in the process of surrendering you.
He did say that. He's changing his story. He's flailing. He's flailing, chat.
You said
a Texas license.
Okay. Do you have a middle name, sir? So when they run it out of Texas, it has to be exact. And is that the date of birth you gave me? Out of Texas.
Yes.
White 10 Central. Can you run that driver's license out of Texas? That name.
I'm not driving. There is a such thing as traveling. There's traveling, there's driving.
We're not going to argue.
Sir, no. No, there isn't in the way you're describing. You need a license. Get off TikTok.
Sir. You call it whatever you want.
No, that's, I have motions to prove this. Traveling means that you're not operating in any commercial capacity.
Can you run the name again?
Driving means that you're a commercial operator. Traveling means that you're not operating commercially at all.
Okay,
you have a middle initial. Last time I'm going to ask, sir. And if you have a middle initial, and is that your date of birth?
That is my date of birth, yes.
You have a middle initial?
Like on my driver's license?
Do you have a middle initial? And your name?
In real life.
I don't go by any middle initial.
Sandra, that's negative. All right, come step out of the car.
Copy.
Why?
Step out of the car, sir. We're not going to play. This is over then. Okay.
Are you arresting me?
Yes. You coming out.
You're arresting me?
Sir.
Yeah! Sorry, I'm excited. He deserves it.
Why?
Let's go out of the car and before listen to me.
Why are you doing
Before I say this again, you are about this close to make this an obstruction charge as well. So come out.
Ooh, he's in trouble. Green guy with a $3 tip says, Hannah, I'm going to the store to pick up vegan milk so I can make vegan, gluten-free, sugar-free tomato and basil quick bread for, oh boy, what is it? Lugnasad ritual tomorrow night. I'm sorry, I probably butchered that. Lugnasad ritual. Well, I hope it's good. Get oat milk. Oat milk is the superior vegan milk.
Outside and show me that you're cooperating. So come outside.
You're gonna kidnap me if I get out.
No. Sir, come outside. We're not gonna play this game. Come on. Come outside, Jason.
Okay, one moment. You're gonna kidnap me if I get out.
They're going to arrest you if you get out, which you're required to do.
You can't do that.
I could do that, sir. I don't know what you're gonna do. I don't know if you're gonna lock yourself in there. So let's go. Come on.
You can't do that.
Sir, are we gonna have to force you out of there? Because then you will get an obstruction charge for sure.
Oh, man. This is wrong. This is wrong.
Why, 10 Central, I have one in custody.
I have to have committed a crime.
See who's in the car.
Trunk open?
No, you do not have the right to open. That's an illegal search and seizure. I don't give you the right to do that. I love her.
She's gonna jump, please.
Okay, you just step out of the vehicle. Do you have a valid driver's license, ma'am? Do you have it?
Hey, I just wanted to see if somebody was inside.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, sir. Get up a second.
Are you Cuban?
Get up a second, sir. It doesn't matter where I'm from.
Cubans are more honorable than this.
What does this have? His ethnicity has nothing to do with this. What are you talking about?
You have anything on you?
I do not.
Because you're going to go to a scanner. Have a seat.
What if now there's a third officer here?
Well, they know. Go ahead. Get in.
What have I done?
Get in, sir.
Oh my, and broad, that's my livelihood. That's my lover. I love her.
Okay. We'll let her know where you are. Go ahead.
Did you just call? Wait, what?
That's my livelihood. That's my lover. I love her.
Okay.
Oh my, and broad, that's my livelihood. That's my lover. I love her.
That's my livelihood and my lover? Alright, I'm just gonna pass that. I don't...
Okay. We'll let her know where you are. Go ahead. Get in.
And you're kidnapping me?
I'm not kidnapping you, sir. Sit this way.
What is the charge? What is the
Enjoying
charge?
a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
What are you charging me with? What is the charge?
I already told you.
What's the charge? I do not know. I am not clear.
Operating a vehicle without a driver's license. That's one. That vehicle is not registered. It's coming back.
I'm in the process.
Okay. Well, that tag.
I'm in the process.
That tag comes back to a rental. It doesn't come back to that vehicle. Okay.
I'm telling you. I just gave you the bill of sale.
That's interesting. Did a sovereign citizen, either he or the previous owner, rent a vehicle, steal the registration off the rental, and then put it on their own car?
Oh, and the title to prove to you.
That's hilarious. Don't do that. Don't steal another car's registration. They're gonna notice it's registered to a different vehicle.
That tag doesn't come back to that. And now we're going to verify what that tag is now that she's out of the car. And, and we could check the VIN.
She is a witness. The ones that own that van had that on there.
Okay. What's your legs, please? See if she will give her name. Well, first let me take a picture of this.
Man, do you have ID on you?
Smell, yeah, I smell it. Yeah.
Do you have ID?
It's almost certainly because she's in like an outfit with like a plaid pleated skirt, a white button-up shirt, and a backpack. She's like dressed like a schoolgirl. She looks so young. But again, I think it's mostly because of her outfit, probably. If she was like wearing more adult clothes, she'd probably be fine. It's just giving me red flags, like, too young for him. But it's probably just the aesthetic.
Do you have a name you go by?
I don't know what's questions.
Maybe it's not pleated. Accusation of skirt pleating retracted.
Whose car is this?
She doesn't answer questions.
Oh, she doesn't answer questions?
No.
5306. You said that's not reported. Someone told you to close the door.
I did not take
You said that's not reported. Excuse me?
I did not take orders.
She just locked it. Obstruction. Outstanding. Here you go.
Oh boy.
Want to go to jail?
Please God, step towards me, she will bite you.
Oh no, don't threaten that the dog's gonna bite him. They're gonna shoot your dog, you fucking idiot. You fucking idiot. They're gonna shoot your dog.
I don't want her to bite you, but if you step towards
Give us the key. The car is going to get towed. Give us the key, and you can still walk free with your dog because it has nothing to do with you.
You want to get arrested for
Do you understand? But now you're doing it's okay. All right? Give us the key so we can finish this investigation. Right now you're obstructing. You could go to jail for that.
Thank you.
Okay, glad she didn't turn that into a worse
you have a
day
phone
for
number?
herself.
Why do you ask?
So a tow company can contact you about your vehicle.
I'm not understanding what you mean.
So the tow company's coming to pick the vehicle up and take it to their impound lot. I need a phone number so they can contact you.
I just need a moment.
So no phone number?
I have one, but I just need a moment to gather myself because you guys just put me on the streets like...
Do you have a current address?
No!
Okay.
And I have this baby to look after, and you just took the man who takes care of us. And we have... This is... All my belongings in there is what I have.
Okay.
This seems like a very sus situation to me. Weird sovereign citizen guy in the car with this woman, takes care of her and the dog. All she has is... I'm getting flags. Red flags. All of the flags. Fenakagami says, can I just point out that I hate how Sovsits call arrests kidnappings? With ICE actually kidnapping people every day and cops that actually sometimes kidnap people themselves, I've no patience for Sovsits muddying the water with their bullshit. Agreed.
So you don't have a phone number you want to provide?
God, y'all are such... Oh, sorry, I just put you homeless and hungry on the street. Have a number.
Are you going to provide the phone number?
So, what all is going to be required to get this back?
You'll have to contact the tow company.
Okay, so will I be able to get my belongings out of here?
I don't know. Do you have a phone number?
Yeah.
What would that be?
Let me get it for you.
Me and that girl, we've had very hard upbringings, very hard.
And
very hard.
And you know, Jason, what it is when you have a hard life, you try to do things that it's not going to make it harder. Do you agree with that?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay, so
that is relative.
okay, so
It's relative, you know.
so you should focus some energy into in doing what you need to do to make sure that you don't end up in a situation.
Yeah, but Officer Morales, I have run into guys in uniform, and you know what they do? They, like you say,
Me and that girl who's that woman to him, I'm worried he's pimping her out, to be entirely honest with you. I'm pretty fucking worried about it, especially with the outfit. She could just be wearing that. It's fine. It just came off as quite male gazy. Like, I could like
any cooperation will be used against you. Against you. That poor baby. I don't know what's gonna happen to her. Where is she gonna go? How am I even gonna know how she's doing?
I gave her a card so she could call and get the jail information and find out what your situation is, when you're gonna get out, if you need a bond.
Yeah, describing her as his livelihood. Yeah.
And all that. So she has that information.
Yeah. I don't know you, officer, but I'm sure you're a good man.
Anthony Tatum walked away with charges for resisting an officer without violence, driving an unregistered vehicle, and attaching a tag not assigned. He came in with a fake name and left with a real case file.
I hope she ends up getting some help, because yikes. Yikes. Alright. I am gonna use the bathroom real quick while I'm gone. Cher will tell you about Highlander, the animated series. There can only be one, but like it's a cartoon or something. I'll be right back. I'm back! Oh, Will you're aware of Discotech. Based. Yes, it is a Discotech release. I'm hoping they put out Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century. If they don't, they're on my list. No, they put out a bunch of really good tokusatsu stuff. They put out all the Metal Heroes stuff, and they're great. And they've been putting out some of the Kamen Rider stuff. Let's see, they've released Kamen Rider V3, Kamen Rider X, Kamen Rider Black, and Black RX. Anyway, enough about my bullshit. Oh, here's a court appearance.
Right. Miss Referee, come on. Alright, I have 3 files here.
Am I excited for Zets? I am actually.
have
That's the new Kamen Rider show, for those who don't know. It's going to be released in America with, I think, dubbing, which is a first for the series, so that's cool.
It's like 2 civil infractions, 1 misdemeanor case. Misdemeanor file is 25F00373OM. People in the city of Burton versus Christopher Allen Renfro, and then the 2 civil infractions, 25F00141OI and 25F00394OI.
Yes,
People
this is
of the city of Burton.
I'm trying to do better at citing who stuff is from. I apologize for when I forget that. This is from Old Squishy Gardener's Court Watch.
Versus Christopher Allen Renfro. And Attorney Odette.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. This is the time set for a pre-trial and possible motion hearing. I received no motions. I don't anticipate there being any at this time. And we're just asking if we continue to the jury trial date, as my associate has indicated that Mr. Renfro is not inclined to accept any sort of offer.
All right, thank you for that. And then, Mr. Renfro, can you go ahead and state your name for the record?
My name is Christopher Allen Renfro. Today, I am demanding a vacate of these
demanding
matters, for I still do not consent. The jury trial is not a grand jury, so it would be a violation of the provisions of the Constitution of the United States of America.
I'm assuming that this is under a year in prison, which would not require a grand jury to convene before you're charged. I understand what he's referencing. It's the fact that in the Constitution, federal charges require a grand jury indictment, I believe, or charges at the state or local level that convey more than a year in prison, something like that.
Also, the traffic tickets were not criminal, which this jurisdiction is for criminals, so I'd like those vacated also. No, there was no proof nor burden that the testimony of the cop was proved to be true, and also no evidence. I still have not gotten discovery, which means it doesn't sound like the plaintiff is ready to move forward either. So that's my statement.
Oh, the way he's just got his hand on his stomach like this, like, oh, well. Sorry, he just this is a little triggering to me because he reminds me a lot of my dad, who was like an alcoholic, and he was always like, oh, well, and then he'd like burp or something or fart, and then he'd like, ugh. Not a fan.
All right, thank you. So most of what you stated is incorrect, and I'm denying your request to...
Most of what you said is incorrect, and I'm denying your request. Perfect, Judge. No notes.
Vacate or dismiss. The proper term would be dismiss, but denying that request. One thing that you did mention, though, that I do want to talk about is the discovery issue. And so is there any discovery that Mr. Renfro needs that he does not have?
There's a police report in the criminal matter, and then the tickets that he received.
Has that been provided?
I have no way to provide that to Mr. Renfro. He offered it to them previously, and he did not take that.
How would you like that to be given to you, sir?
Well, the 24th was the cutoff, so we're past the cutoff, and that means that there's no discovery on either side.
What it means is that the rules in this court are set by me, and if you want discovery, I'm going, don't remember, we don't interrupt each other. If you want...
He's like, actually, I'd prefer to not have the discovery and for you to just dismiss this. Welcome back, Nemesaur.
Discovery, because you just stated you wanted discovery. So if you want discovery...
I know I stated I wanted discovery, but I more meant it as a ploy to get you to dismiss the case. So if you could just, like, do that, I'd really appreciate it.
I'm going to make sure it happens. So if you want discovery, how do you want to give it to you?
I don't. We're past the cutoff line, and I want to vacate.
He doesn't want it. All right, well, if you don't want to discover it, that's fine. In regards to work, also I want to mention, not right, but somewhat maybe along the path towards that somewhere, when you stated the thing about the civil infractions. So you're right, civil infractions are not criminal matters. They are civil infractions for a reason, because they don't carry any penalty of going to jail or anything like that. And so you aren't entitled to a jury trial on this.
Oh my god, this is a civil thing and he wanted a grand jury trial. What the fuck? You don't get a grand jury on a civil case. What are you talking about?
Civil infractions, you are entitled to a formal hearing. So my plan would be to have the formal hearings either before or after, depending on how it works out, the jury trial on the misdemeanor matter. Attorney Odette, do you have any objection to that?
I have none, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, and Mr. Renfro, I know you don't want to be here, you don't want to do any of this, you don't consent to anything, but nobody here on a criminal case really consents to it. So, is that all right if we do?
Well, now she said criminal, though. Oh, I'm confused.
Those things at the same time, or would you prefer to come back on different days?
Consent comes from the Declaration of Independence. Their second paragraph down.
As I have stated before, the Declaration of Independence is not a legal document. It was literally a letter to King George to let him know, hey, we're seceding. Cool.
Talks about the consent to be governed, and also William Lynch letters talks about when slavery ended, commerce was created. What differentiated the two was consent. So maybe we need to go back to our books.
That is a very interesting concept. It's, again, incorrect. Also, Declaration of Independence isn't law. Declaration of Independence was a declaration that we made to King England about what we wanted to see happen in this country. So that's not law. I wouldn't quote that anymore. I would quote other
I went to
things.
war with England.
One more time. Don't interrupt.
Sir, are you going to declare war on the judge? What's the point you're trying to make?
Each other. We're gonna keep doing this, and I'm gonna keep reminding you of that, because if you try to do it while we're having a jury trial, I'm gonna shut it down way faster, because we're not gonna do it in front of a jury. All right, so again, remember, we don't interrupt each other. So let's go back to the question, which was, would you like to do the jury trial and the formals on the civil infractions on the same day? Or would you
Okay,
like to do
so
them
there are some civil infractions and some criminal charges, I'm guessing?
on different days? That's the only answer I need right now.
Proceed how you feel, because you already have, so.
Okay.
Oh, fuck off.
I agree with that. So we will set them for the same day. I think that would be more convenient for everyone involved. And we do try to be convenient for people around here. Okay, and so let's set this then for.
I believe it's already set. I believe there's already notice for the, but I don't believe it was on 8 set, I mean.
But it was not set for today. Okay. If we set this for August 7th, Mr. Renfro, is that an acceptable, I know no date is acceptable to you, but are you free on August 7th?
On summons, I'll be here.
Okay, all right, you'll get a notice. We won't send you a summons, but we will send you a notice for you.
Only summons is a little bit.
Well, if you don't show up, I'm gonna issue a bench warrant for your arrest, so.
Sometimes it seems like Sovsids just like to hear themselves talk. Yeah, they should just start a stream like a normal unstable person.
Be fair warned. August 7th, jury trial, 2025, August 7th at 8:30 a.m. That will also be the same date for the formal hearings on the civil infractions. And like I said, I'm not real sure which ones we'll do first or last, but I'm thinking we'll probably do the jury trial first so we can get the jury in and out of here, and then we'll move on to the civil infractions. That way, if we have to come back the next day on the civil infractions, we have to bring the jury back. Last thing before we leave, Attorney Odette, you mentioned that, actually there's two more things I want to talk about before we leave. One, you mentioned that today was set for pre-trial and motion, and I do have as well have it, there was no stuff for motions, but I don't have any written motions filed. Did either of you file any written motions?
I did not, Your Honor.
Did you? Mr. Renfro?
No, I did not.
No? Okay, all right, so I don't know why that was set for that. I know you made an oral motion today, but, all right. Well, then that's not an issue. I will also note that right now, the jury trial actually has a date for Friday, September 5th at 9 o'clock.
Yes, that was the date that we subpoenaed.
So this is the date of Mr. Renfro. Want that, right? I don't have a problem.
All right, let's see what else we got. Sorry, my arm keeps, like, I swear I got like a splinter or something, because like this part of my desk where I put my arm, some of it's worn away, because I've had this desk for like almost a decade at this point. And I feel like I got like a little splinter somewhere in my arm, and I just cannot find it. It's driving me crazy. Where are you, little piece of wood in my arm? You hurt, and I am not a fan. Ugh. Anyway. Oh, here's a sovereign citizen. This is Lenka Coloma, who's someone who's interacted with Cataspinda before. She was actually there when Cataspinda's property was auctioned off in support of Cat. This is her trying to, I believe, pay some tickets or a court fine via her signature. You know how sovereign citizens think they have a secret bank account that they can just sign, like, a specific code and it'll pay all their debts. Well, this is her trying to do it.
Because we need to really get this on the record, okay? Because this is very confused. So I'm here at the cashier. Okay, hold on. Okay. This is getting a really interesting story, guys.
Why won't they take my signature as payment?
I'll show you where we are again, okay?
I wish my signature was worth $1 billion.
We are right here at the city of San Clemente, back here, okay? And you can come in. Oh, I'm just, come in. It's all, you know, it's a big party here today. And look at the nice sign they have here, okay? They already tried to be a fake doctor. And we cannot find Mr. City of San Clemente.
You're not actually allowed to record in here.
Well, it's for the it's for the record, you know. Just okay, perfect. Thank you, thank you. We are getting the supervisor.
They're also gonna tell you to stop. Fun fact. Sorry, I gotta stop looking at my arm. I just keep getting random stings. It's somewhere. I know it.
How is your day, sir?
Oh, not too bad.
Or just trying to interact with everyone.
Working hard?
Started at 5 this morning.
Oh my gosh, what do you do for the city?
I work for the water department.
Oh yeah?
Oh, yes.
You guys start early, huh? My dollar here.
Is that a Canadian dollar or Canadian quarter?
Dollar here.
It's got the Queen on it. Why do you have that?
Yeah, that's how we pay in America, guys. And this is the cashier right here. They are taking bills here and checks, but there's really no one working there. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? They are taking the bills and checks, but no one working here. So we are waiting for supervisor.
How thrilling. Let's see if we can get to when the supervisor arrives. Here he comes.
Lenka. Yes. Thank you. And your name was?
Diane.
Diane. Hi, I'm Lenka Coloma. Nice to meet you. Oh, okay. All right. So I'm here to settle this.
It didn't sound like a U.S. coin. It sounded like it maybe had actual silver in it. If you ever heard what silver coins sound like, there was probably actually silver in it.
This presentment.
Yes.
So I'm looking for Mr. San Clemente, who sent it to me.
Okay. That's the city. She's trying to do the facetious thing where she's like, how can a city who's not a human being charge me?
Okay.
Let me look at what...
Yeah, and I said...
Oh, that's a parking
yeah.
issue. Okay, so... okay, so this...
And what's your full name? Adam... Okay, and what's your position here?
I'm the Deputy Director.
Oh, okay, okay, excellent.
However, this is not a community development issue. This is, this looks like it may have come from...
Just a peach says, people go to lunch.
Okay,
what
so
a
it's
concept.
actually a very simple matter, you know, like it says, this is the ticket, because I already sent the original ticket back in, and I explained that...
sometimes a piece of packing tape can get those small splinters.
You know,
I don't have any tape.
I'm not a party to the contract, that this is really, you know, and even the bill, it shows you that it's a trespass on so many points here. So I'm here to settle it. So I wanted to see someone who sent this to me, you know, because I'm a woman of honor and I like to make sure that we have no issues here. So I need someone who can actually address this with me.
Okay.
Ma'am, pay your parking ticket.
Is that you?
This is police services.
Okay.
And they are, let's see.
She's not even in the right building. Yeah, this is the fake sheriff lady.
Try to call these phone numbers.
Yeah, but I really need, this is why I was here already yesterday. You guys were closed.
Yes.
Okay. So today it needs to be settled, or you will be assessing more fees on it. Okay. And so this is why I'm here today to settle it.
Okay.
And
let me get you a phone number.
No, I don't want to be calling anyone. I need to see the person, the man or woman who sent me this bill.
I understand. I do not oversee police services, so I can't direct anybody to come down and talk.
So, but it says City of San Clemente here.
Yes.
So, who sent the bill?
Was she a Breatharian or just friends with one? I don't remember her in relation to Breatharianism.
Police?
Or
like I believe it. She's a nut. I just don't recall.
County Sheriff's Department.
Oh.
They are our contracted police services provider.
Okay.
So they are under contract with the city.
Okay.
And so they are the ones that you need to talk to about this.
These runarounds, my gosh, what's wrong with people? Can people like grow some backbone? It's not that difficult, right? It's not that difficult. I think I need to get some water while we are waiting.
All right, so now she's in a new building. No, is this the same building? Is she back in the same building again? They just said you gotta go to the police services.
This is a public place of a public accommodation. I'm here to reserve. Listen, okay, fine. You can take it later with me. That's fine.
Okay, please stop filming. We're asking you to not film.
I'm not filming you.
Okay, thank you. So you stop filming.
I'm filming myself.
Okay, so
for my record, I need to have this on a record.
Okay, but California is a two-party consent. You cannot film.
Who is California? Can I speak?
Who is California?
To California?
The state of California?
Yes. Can I speak to the state of California?
Please take this outside so I can hear. Okay. Can you please step
outside
for a second? We'll have somebody help you, but please step outside for a second.
Are you like pushing me out of the place of like that belongs to we the people?
We're asking you to stop disrupting the place.
I'm not disrupting. I'm quiet here. Okay. Hello. How are you?
She's filming without consent, and this is a two-party
party state. You can't put them in here without this.
No, this is for my record, okay? And if state has a problem with it. Yes, sure. What's your name, sir? Oh, you gave me, oh, okay.
Stuck out here.
Perfect. You are the accuser.
Okay. What can I do for you?
Okay, perfect. Let me just put my stuff here. So we have Deputy Bruno here. And your badge ID is, I couldn't read it from the ticket. 559?
That is not me. No.
How do I know you?
I don't know.
Okay, I confused you with someone else. I'm sorry. Okay, so anyway, so we have a situation here. I got this ticket, right? And then I sent a letter that I'm not party to that contract, that it's a trespass on me, right? So I explained it. I sent it back in, and I got this presentment, okay? And so I came here today to speak to the Mr. City of San Clemente to settle this bill, okay?
Ma'am, pay your fucking ticket. Stop being an asshole. Like, it's not that difficult. Like, to be this fucking playing games with people and being facetious. Like, is it not exhausting being like this all the time?
This presentment, because I'm a woman of honor, okay? If there is any crime committed, okay, I came here to settle it, right? But I need to see my accuser, okay? And that we can settle this, okay? Well, the crime is.
How it works.
No? How does it work?
So, are you trying to appeal this, or what are you trying to do?
No, I'm trying to settle it. So I need to see the person who, the actual.
Okay, it goes on for another 17 minutes, but I'm gonna be merciful and allow us to move on. Let's try this one.
Hey, I'm recording this while Get up. Fucking buddy boy.
Let me see how bad the music is. Okay, it might be a pain with the music, but we can try and get past it.
Stop. I'll arrest you. Fine. Stop. On what authority? Mate, my authority. On what grounds? Road Traffic Act. Step out of the car. On what grounds? Where is the emergency? Mate, you're now being detained. If you don't step out of the car... Okay, I got the right to remain silent then, haven't I? I will arrest you. Fine, I got the right to remain silent. Don't understand.
Yeah, this is an Australian one. Okay, you're the... Oh, he's got a guru with him.
Driver of the vehicle. I'll give you to pull over. I'm not a driver, I'm a traveller. For starters. I'm a traveller. No, yeah, right. I'm not a driver. Yeah, 073, confirm this is a sovereign citizen.
He said it.
Comply. With what? If you don't step out of the car and give me your ID, if you stop threatening me with threats of menace. This isn't a threat, mate. Yeah, it is, mate. You talking to me with a costume on is a threat. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay. Now, step out of the car. I don't care about your paperwork, mate. I don't care about your paperwork either. I'm going to give you the right to refuse to incriminate oneself. I do not have to say shit. Produce identification and step out of the car. Well, I don't carry ID. And arrest you. I don't carry ID. Right, step out of the car. Please. Step out of the car. Where's your manners? Mate, I've already asked you several times. I don't give a fuck. You show me your authority, buddy boy, to pull me over. Where's the emergency?
Does he think the cop's fake? No, when he says costume, he's referring... How do I put this? He knows he's literally a cop, but what he is saying is, your symbols of authority do not grant you actual authority. What he is saying is, just because you put on a badge doesn't mean I think you deserve to have power over me. He's denigrating the institution of policing as a valid institution, not just saying he's like a fake cop. Gratz, thanks for 36 months, says, Oi, mate, I ain't need a license for that, you cunt. The name of this sub-baby is Akadaka Makas.
Step out of the car. Show me the emergency. Where's the emergency at? Mate, it doesn't work that way. Yeah, it does. Yeah, not your lights can't be on unless there's an emergency. Yeah, you're wrong. Oh, no, I'm not. Mate, I know I'm not wrong. Many times well, you're the dumb fuck who went through pig school, aren't you? Step out of the car before I smash your window. Oh, threats. I beg your pardon. Assault. Step out of the car. This is private property, mate. You touch this car, it's assault. Step out of the car. And what are you going to do? Mate, step out of the car.
I'm fearing for my life right now. You've got a gun. You're an armed pirate.
Oh, mate, there's no pirates here.
No, yes there is. You got a gun, mate. I'm scared. I'm feared for my life. I'm not going anywhere.
Step out of the car before I drag you out and have to arrest you, mate.
You drag me out and arrest me? That's false arrest. What crime have I committed?
Hey?
Well, show me what crime I've committed.
Fail to stop.
That's what? Who? Where? Speeding? Prove it.
Oh, it's on the radar.
Prove it.
You step out of the car.
Prove
I'm
it.
happy to show you.
You prove it to me right now. I'm
Step out of the
speeding.
car and I'll show you.
Yeah, right. On the radar or on the what?
It's on the dash on the radar.
On a dash on the radar. That's no proof.
Okay. No
That's
worries.
an insinuation.
Sorry, mate.
You prove to me I was speeding right now. Show me your evidence.
Yeah, he's just not getting out of the car. The usual story.
What do you mean usual story? I don't have to get out of the car.
So
There's
you're no
some
different to every other
idiot in a costume.
Bloody made up laws, all right?
What made up laws? You're the one you're under made up laws.
Okay, no worries.
Law that's not in power is road traffic act had got rule of
Okay,
scent.
listen to me now. All right?
You listen to me
This is going
too.
to work in two ways. You can either step out of the car and be a man about it, all right? Because what you believe is wrong.
Ah, really?
Secondly, the other way it can work.
You prove it.
You'll be forced out of the car, placed under arrest.
Force, well that's a threat, it's a menace. That means I'll be assaulted.
It's not assault,
So that means I'll
it's
take you to court.
That's fine, mate. You can try and do all that.
Oh, I don't have to try, mate. I know what the rule. All right, fine. I'll comply under duress.
Fine.
Okay?
No worries.
Under duress.
Step out of the car.
Well, that's good. No window smash. That's good for his auto insurance rates, probably.
Turn around.
What?
Place your hands behind your back.
What?
Place your hands behind your back.
You're under arrest, sir. Pretty obviously.
This is assault. Assault! You're touching me! Assault! Help! Assault!
Fuck off!
Assault! Help! Help! Assault! Help! Help!
You relax and won't hurt as much.
Help! I'm being assaulted by a costume pirate! Help!
Me when the Jack Sparrow gets a little too handsy at the Halloween party.
Help! Unlawful search. Where's your warrant? Show me your search warrant. Oh, you did that. I'm not a person either, buddy. Help! Being assaulted! Help!
Sorry, just the it's like the dripping with sarcasm. Like he just clearly doesn't actually feel like he's in danger, but he wants to make a scene.
Help! Being assaulted!
I'm safe.
Unlawful and detained!
In the outback, no one can hear you scream.
What? I can't. I've got a bad neck. I can't sit down.
Has anyone seen Wolf Creek? Rick M says 2 peanuts were walking down the street. One was assaulted.
What's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Craig.
Right. Currently under arrest. All right.
On
Speed.
what grounds?
Speed.
That's not a
Failed
that's
stop.
not a crime, buddy boy.
Speeding.
Buddy boy?
Yeah,
That's not a crime.
That's not a crime!
That's not a crime.
It is.
It is not a
Speeding
crime.
and failing stop is. Don't
Speeding
stand,
is
you're
not
under
a
arrest.
crime. You prove to me it's a crime.
Don't
Show
stand,
me.
you're under arrest.
Is it under the criminal
You
code?
call that a
Mate,
crime? This is a
All right,
crime.
I'll go to court.
All right. You understand you're under arrest for those
I
matters?
don't understand anything. I do not comply. I do not caress. I am under duress. Help!
Goes right back to the help.
Help! Being
While you're filming
assaulted!
me, you can stay there, all right, but you just keep your distance.
Help!
Help.
All good, thank you, mate.
Help!
Umbrella has a buy one get one free deal right now. Oh, nice. Thanks for letting me know. It's the end of the month. Rent is due, and I've not really been like getting Blu-rays and stuff a bunch lately anyway. The last Blu-ray I got was Small Soldiers 4K that came out earlier this month, which looked great. I'm surprised how good Small Soldiers looked in 4K. Thanks for letting me know, though. Oh, Umbrella's putting out a 4K of Alex Winter's Freaked, which is very exciting. That skipped Blu-ray altogether.
What's your first name again? What's your first name? My name's Sinkos Cusack. That's not a first name. What's your first name? My name's Sinkos Cusack.
What's your first name?
59824 of the Highway Patrol.
Highway Patrol, really?
Right, so what's your full name?
Craig.
What's your surname?
Stephen.
Date of birth?
I don't have one.
Okay, so offence file, state name and details.
Really?
Further offence, do you understand that?
Yeah,
what's your name and date of birth?
Who's the crime against?
What's your date of birth?
Who's the injured party?
What's your date of birth?
I don't have one.
Right, you also be charged with false state details, do you understand that? I believe you're also a suspended driver.
Am I?
Yeah.
Since when?
Why isn't the cameraman helping? The cameraman's another sovereign citizen, so he's just filming for posterity because he thinks they're gonna probably sue the cop. Unsuccessfully.
One on the registration. There's no registration. Move off the road, you're in a dangerous spot there.
They literally sit here for like an hour and argue, by the way.
Why do you feel you need to lock handcuffs on him?
You leave me where I am on fire. Okay? Still under duress, under threats of menace, under unlawful arrest.
What's the need for the handcuffs, please? Where the hell is he going to run to?
Just unlock the fuckers. Otherwise I'll see you up.
I have tweezers. Once the stream's done, I'm gonna tweeze my arm and see if I can get the splinter. Sorry, I know it's annoying, I'm sure, me constantly, like, being gross and, like...
Sinkos Cusack 59824.
Which apply to persons. I'm not a person.
He's not a person! Oh good, they finally got the car to arrest him here. So they arrest him. Fun Australian one. Thanks, Baha.
I'm not driving. Okay? It's a court file of ecclesia. A higher jurisdiction than yours, guys. Seriously.
Oh, his license plate says Kingdom of David.
Seriously, you're laughing at it, but the magistrates court threw out 3 charges. On the 10th of the 6th of this month.
Can we check the vehicles registered to him as well? Can you just check what vehicles are registered to him?
There is no vehicles registered to me.
Just a Peach says that might be how long it takes to get back up.
Okay? There is no vehicles registered to me.
You have an expired driver's license.
I am Goran Hausa-Veljanovski. Okay?
Listen to me. You have an expired driver's license.
I don't use that instrument and I do not drive. I do not drive. I do not drive. I travel.
Whatever you want to call it.
Okay? I'm in a private...
The Kingdom of Dave. Excuse you, it's the Republic of Dave.
Contract Association.
They vote, okay? For Dave.
I'm trying to listen to you. I'm trying to listen to you.
Do you want me to talk to you and explain to you what's going on?
Yeah, but you need to accept the things that I'm saying.
I'm hearing what you're saying.
I'm not lying to you. I've even given you proof.
That's great. We've now identified who you are.
You assume that you've identified.
Okay.
That's a legal fiction. Do you understand that?
Right.
That is a legal fiction, which you are not dealing with today.
What's going to happen today is that you're going to receive a couple of infringement notices. All right. 1, for driving an unregistered motor vehicle, and 2, for having an expired license. All right.
No, you can send those two. You can send those two to the legal fiction.
One of the best guns in that game is in the Republic of Dave. Yeah, Old Painless. Is that the name of the rifle? It's a special hunting rifle, I think. I usually used that in my playthroughs. I loved Fallout 3.
Right? But you're not dealing with that person today.
I like New Vegas more as an adult, but I really liked 3 as a kid.
I am not that legal fiction. I was in the driveway here, okay, moving the car out of the way, the vehicle, okay, that was parked here, telling the guy to move, because where I live here is about to open up now, okay, it's a business. Well, you can ask the gentleman himself. I'm going to ask him to come down now. It's Grant McLaughlin. It's ours. Okay? You're on private property. Okay? Take note.
Listening to everything you're saying.
Take note. Okay? I decline your
The
offer.
dingoes ate my dignity. A dingo did eat that lady's baby. People made fun of her. Like, oh, a dingo ate my baby. But a dingo did, in fact, eat her fucking baby. A dingo ate her fucking baby, and everyone laughed at her. And she went to prison, I think, for murder. Even though a dingo did it. Anyway.
And in any case, I decline your offer and direction. Okay? We have no business here today. I've given you my name.
What offer do you think we've given you?
And you are, I just told you the 3 charges got dropped at the magistrate's court. Yeah? Yep.
Yeah.
And you want to waste everybody's time again.
Not wasting time.
You don't want to accept my jurisdiction, which is higher than yours.
You don't have to accept it.
Okay? I've got a letter for you. I have a letter for you.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. And then you open it and it's just, I'm not driving, I'm traveling!
Okay? And I want you to take it to your sergeant. I want you to take it to your superiors. And this is what you have to do to send me...
Roderick says Hannah mentions eating children from nowhere. I'll have you know that in satire, there's a long history of discussing eating children, okay? Just saying.
Anything. You have to send it to me via documentation. Here it is. Can you guys read this? Okay?
Ooh, it's got little seals on it. Look at this. It's like a full pitch book. Look at that. He's like all professional with it all like put together with little plastic sheets. He's prepared.
You don't have to accept it, right? But you can read, right?
I can read, of course.
Okay? So when you ask for something and someone gives you information, right, you've got to accept the information. That's important information.
You said you were giving me a letter that I had to take somewhere. That's not me asking you anything.
This is letting you know what's going on, that you have no jurisdiction, okay? That lets you know that you have...
Just a peach with a tip says, as we learned from a different video, Australian cops are allowed to go on property to check the registration of vehicles.
No jurisdiction, okay?
Well, once the tickets have been written out, you can use that at court. I'm sure if he got you off the first time, it'll go get you off next time.
Yeah, but do you know who the charges go to?
Charges?
Yeah, do you know who the charges go to? And can I please have both your badge numbers and identification, right? I'm on DSP disability, so you're going to have to write that down for me.
I have to do that. Need it?
You don't want to do that?
No, I said I'm happy to do that.
Thank you. Can you please do that?
Sure. As soon as you get me
The cops look exhausted. Everyone's exhausted. Our economic system demands that everyone be exhausted all the time.
You need to give me your details before you proceed. I don't know who I'm talking to. You're wearing a gun, okay? I'm on private property. I'm on private property, okay? You need to produce your identification.
Identification is right here. I'll write it out for you, okay?
You know how good the other guys looked? I wish I could show you the video.
Why is the cop kinda what, bro, huh?
Thank you, but I need it written.
Yeah, we'll give it to you written.
As my paperwork explains to you guys. No.
Well, you didn't consider
No, I've got the business keys here, okay?
So, I'm going to conduct a vehicle inspection to ensure the roadworthiness of your vehicle as well.
I've given you
Is it a
everything.
hotness thing?
Okay.
You're my brother-in-law. You're not allowed to find a cop hot. Not allowed.
Vehicle roadworthiness inspection. Make sure your car's roadworthy.
Hang on a second, right?
Yeah, that's gonna happen
I've told you that you have no business here. Take note.
I'll take a note.
Take note. Okay?
Yep.
I decline your offer.
No worries. We're not
I
offering,
decline
mate.
your
We're telling you
offer.
what's going on.
I decline your offer. Okay, this will be in court.
You're in a road-related area. We're going to conduct a vehicle inspection.
No, I don't understand. I do not understand, and you need to get off private property. You are on private property. You are on private property.
It's a cab, not a cow. Alright, that's pretty good.
Hang on, I'll get the boss.
I feel like I was in a found footage horror film for a second. It was very VHS. Ooh,
You don't know who
karate!
you're talking about. You're talking about illegal fiction. Do you know what illegal fiction is?
Hey, Phoenix. I'm good. How are you?
Do you know what illegal fiction is? Do you know what illegal fiction is?
What do you mean, a cow? All cops are ugly. But not in this case, so.
You're not passing them to me.
You said you wanted our details written down. I've written them all down.
Oh, your details. Yes,
Yes.
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
is that
you.
what you asked for?
Cheers, that is what I asked for. Thank you. Can I have your details?
Yeah, I've put all on there. I've put all three of our names, our ranks, and our numbers.
Okay, fantastic. If you could just get off private property now, guys. Why aren't you on private property? It's not a road-related area.
Quasispec, thanks for 6 months. Half a anniversary.
10th of the 6th, 3 charges dropped. 3. Not 1, 3.
Wonder what he's looking for specifically.
You know what that court file is? You know what that court
I
file's
assume
gonna do
there's
to
like
you?
a checklist of like things to check and make sure are legal on a vehicle.
You guys.
Maybe he's looking for VIN numbers. Making sure they all
like
match.
what you guys do. Nothing.
Oh, there's a raid. Thank you, Tina. Welcome, raiders. I'm Hannah. Today we're looking at sovereign citizens. How's it going? Make sure you check out Tina too here on Twitch. There's already a shout out, so make sure you go give Tina a follow.
You're actors.
Six months, Haley, not 36. Just 6.
This is how it goes, Australia. They don't want to actually listen to you. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't understand. I've given you my full name.
Yeah, I'm looking at your full name.
Goran.
Yep.
Only. Christian name.
Yep, I've got you here.
Yep. No, you haven't.
16th of the 8th, 1970.
No, you haven't.
There's a photo of
No, you haven't. That's a graven image. Okay.
He's claiming that your information in the government system is a graven image. So if you don't know, within the Bible, thou shalt not make unto yourself a graven image basically means, I guess it depends on who interprets it. certain religious adherents believe it means you can't make a depiction of any living thing, right? So, for instance, within Islam, you're not supposed to make pictures of people or like plants or animals, which is why on mosques the designs are very geometric, right? Because they're not trying to display tableaus like the Catholic Church. It's all sort of just geometric. Christians usually interpret it specifically to mean don't make like idols to worship. It seems like he's kind of taking a weird ground where he's saying like, this is a graven image of me. Like, the information you have about me is somehow creating a graven image? Which I've not heard before. It's bullshit, but there you go.
Useless. That's a graven image, okay? So I'll see you later.
It's a graven image. I'll see you later.
You know that court file? That's a court of ecclesia, which I'm part of, okay?
Oh.
When this hits anywhere, it's going to get dropped like on the 10th because of jurisdiction. I'm not being belligerent. I'm trying to educate you guys on law.
Well, we'll see what happens when we get to the court date, okay?
We'll get to the court date. For what?
Well, to be fair, this one's only going to be tickets if you choose to contest it or you refuse to pay it.
Kingdom of David. Kingdom of David. You see that? You know what a pagan is? Yeah, they pay again.
What?
Over and over.
Pagans pay again. Why is he like this?
I'm trying to tell you guys, why would you want to do this when I can show you a court date, right, that recently went, that all 3 charges got dropped? Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to waste taxpayers' money, right, and do that? That court date has got heaps to do with today, because today I gave you my body politic, okay, which is Goran House of Velyanovsky. Hey, I'm not special. You're not special. That's what I'm trying to show you. And the laws are that I can travel anywhere I want. I can travel anywhere I want, travel, right, in my...
Not via automobile without a registration, license, etc.
In my mobile car, right, my mobile horse, I can fucking travel anywhere.
I'm sure you can explain that to the magistrate.
Did you just call your... Wait, hold on.
Right, my mobile horse, I can fucking travel...
Okay, he called his car a mobile horse.
In my mobile car, right, my mobile horse, I can fucking travel anywhere.
I'm sure you can explain that to the magistrate if you decide to go to court with this, okay?
Most horses are mobile, by the way. There aren't a lot of stationary horses.
But what do you think's gonna happen?
I don't know.
We got a new horse. We got a built-in.
What do you think's gonna happen?
Not like those classless above-ground horses.
Hey, could you get Nipper for us, mate? Ah, isn't it? Yeah. Just give him a quick little text for me. So after being told everything and given information, right? Information.
We've still determined the
Zazu, thanks for following.
That's what we've determined.
Well, this is going to be a great learning lesson for you guys. And the 5 other police officers that have tried it before. Okay? Yep.
So he gets a ticket. Alright, what else we got?
We're on the record in 20 height. Brett Sweeney for the state. The defendant appears in person.
This is the second showing of a sovereign citizen. I think this is one of Cameron's, actually, like one of his students. I could be wrong, but I believe it's the guy in the top left. He's wearing a suit, which is surprising. Most offsets, excuse me, don't dress up for court, but he does. So let's check it out.
And per se, Mr. Height, count one, you're charged with driving without your license and possession when demanded, an unclassified misdemeanor, a sentence up to 30 days and $500 maximum fines.
Ryan Cooper with a $5 super chat on YouTube says, I've heard of Headless Horseman, but that was the first brainless horseman I've ever seen.
And count two, driving without registration or tag, an unclassified misdemeanor, up to $2,500 in fines and 30 days to 6 months. You want to, well, how do you want to proceed, sir?
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Quentin Lawrence Height, the accused in this matter. I'd like to briefly state for the record that I have made good faith efforts to meet with the prosecution prior to today's proceedings. I called the Butler County Attorney's Office twice and had in-person meeting times set up to discuss a dismissal agreement with the intention to obtain and present a valid Kansas driver's license, insurance, and registration on the car involved. Unfortunately, I was rescheduled on both occasions. The most recent meeting was scheduled for yesterday afternoon, but I was informed that Jared Regier had jury duty this week. At 7:55 a.m. this morning, I sent an email proposing a dismissal agreement. I also called the office at 8:19 a.m. to speak with Mr. Jared and his team, but unfortunately, Jared and both Brett Sweeney were unavailable. With that said, I am not sure if Mr. Sweeney was made aware of my meeting attempts, emails, or phone calls this morning by the receptionist in the county attorney's office this morning. Additionally, I do have...
Can I point out, by the way, this guy, who I have nothing against, this is not impugning his character. This is entirely aesthetic. He kind of looks a little bit like if Andrew Tate decided to go undercover and get like a Clark Kent persona. Am I crazy? He looks like Mirror Universe decent guy Andrew Tate. Anyway. Did I miss something? Gitara says, late to the stream, but got a job second interview next week. Oh, nice. Feeling good about this one since the company already interviewed me in a video call. I passed an assessment and now they want to do an in-person interview. Fingers crossed. I send all my blessings. I hope it goes well.
Have a meeting set in person for August 7th at 3 p.m. for the discussion of the same matter. Given these circumstances, I request a continuance. I believe with a short amount of additional time, we may be able to resolve this matter efficiently without burdening the court. I'm also available to meet with the prosecution in person over the phone after court today or before 1 p.m. tomorrow. I'm also available to register my car on the same timeline to satisfy the diversion agreement. I respectfully ask the court for a brief continuance so that I may pursue this resolution opportunity directly with the county attorney's office. Thank you, Your Honor, and I yield.
All right, so you are...
Someone in YouTube chat asks, Hannah, is therapy effective in helping conspiracy theory-brained people? I would say, like anything, it depends upon if they're willing to be helped, right? In a lot of ways, conspiratorial thinking is like an addiction. It's not an addiction, but it's like an addiction, right? It's something that you get into. It's a pattern of behavior that ends up giving you feelings from your reward systems. It becomes an ingrained path. And if you don't recognize that that's a problem that needs amending, how could you ever begin to change it, you know? So I would say that, like, it's possible for someone with conspiratorial thinking to get help that way, but the key feature would have to be their willingness to receive help. And unfortunately, a lot of conspiracy-minded people, conspiracy-minded stops them from doing that, right? Everyone is suspect, they're paranoid, they believe they're right and everyone else is wrong, so why would they ever seek out help if they still believe that? But, like, if they were willing to receive that help, absolutely, people can be helped.
Are you waiving your right to counsel then and representing yourself?
Trey says, I'd also say that therapy doesn't necessarily fix the material conditions that drive people to conspiratorial delusions in the first place. Yeah.
I am
That's
presenting
more a societal level issue.
myself today.
And you understand that you can hire any attorney, and if you cannot afford to hire an attorney, you can apply for court appointed and see if you qualify?
I do comprehend, yes.
Okay. Would you wish to proceed on your own behalf? Is anyone making you give up your right to an attorney?
No one.
All right. Well, I'm showing that you have knowingly and voluntarily waived your right to counsel so you can represent yourself. Put that, please, in the journal entry and docket notes. Next, have you looked online at the diversion program to see if you are interested in that?
I have not had an opportunity to do so. As I had stated, I was hoping to discuss the terms in person with Mr. Regier, or hopefully this morning, Mr. Sweeney, but they were both unavailable. So at this time, I have not reviewed the terms, no.
Looks like you have some pending cases in about at least 2 other counties. Does that sound right?
I would like to say that those matters are separate. I don't know if that is true or correct.
Well, 2 of them are in Butler County. It looks like one in Sedgwick. Let me see when the court date is so we can maybe put them together.
In Your Honor, I was going to mention that this case has actually already been set on Chief Judge Ricky's docket for another hearing, August 25th at 3 p.m.
May I ask, Destiny, are you talking in regards to the current matter that we were discussing today, the 1215?
Yes, it's regarding this case. It's going to be set with the other case as well, though.
Interesting.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so is Judge Ricky reassigning these 2 cases to himself?
Van says, do universal healthcare nations have better mental health outcomes and less conspiracy theorists? I don't have any numbers on that to tell you. I also don't know if all of those countries include, like, therapeutic services and mental health stuff in their healthcare services. So I'm not sure. I really couldn't tell you. I also think it's more complicated than that. I think America's political leanings have a tendency to push people in more conspiratorial directions in the first place. American politics is, by its nature, pretty paranoid and based on a very, how do I put this? A very us versus them. The fact that we effectively, de facto, have 2 parties because of our first past the post voting system creates a systematized us versus them that I think helps lead to this kind of thinking on top of our economic system that's incredibly exploitative. So I think it's a multifaceted issue that you can't look at from, like, one dimension and make a call. I don't know, though.
He is, Your Honor.
Okay. Is there a felony case, Mr. Height?
I'm sorry, say again, please.
Well, I was just curious why Judge Ricky would snag 2 misdemeanors out of the group here. Do you have a felony case pending with Judge Ricky?
Not that I'm aware of, and as of my first hearing...
Who's Cam again? He's the guy that's in charge of power inherent in the people. He teaches people this sob-sit nonsense. He smokes a lot of weed. I don't know what other details to give you.
On the
He wants to sue me.
Other aforementioned matter, he said he would not be lumping these 2 together. So this is of news to me. I was not made aware of this. And I also did state that my preference would be to have them separate, and he agreed as such. So this is interesting to me.
Mr. Sweeney, any information you might be able to have or like to shed on this?
Just kind of hearsay, Your Honor. Mr. Regier, prepping me for today's docket, did talk to me about this case and say that maybe he had a meeting coming up with the defendant, but he did mention that Judge Ricky rather took one of the cases, but my understanding in speaking with Mr. Regier is that the other case was to remain in front of Your Honor. So all of them are misdemeanors, of course, including this one, but my understanding is that he was retaining one of the misdemeanors, but this traffic case was to remain down here. I could be incorrect, but that's what I understood in speaking with him.
And I believe that was what was previously stated. I do have a note as well on this case in the 25 TR 1215 from Judge Ricky's assistant, stating that it's to be moved and set for August 25th at 3 p.m.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Height, I'm not sure what Judge Ricky has in mind, but I trust he does, beyond any doubt. So we're going to move this case to Judge Ricky's docket, August 25th at 2:30.
Okay.
And license and registration. No clue, but I have plenty of cases to object. I'm grateful for any help. Let's see.
I would like to note on the record that it is my preference to keep these separate. Just wanted to make that heard.
That will be noted. Please note that on the record. An unclassified, two unclassified, you don't have to make bond in that case. So I'm going to order that you reappear at the date and time given before Judge Ricky. Did he say whether he wanted that by Zoom or in person? Counsel.
My request would be to be in person, and also I did want to state one more further thing for the record that the judge had during, like I had mentioned earlier, but wanted to make sure the record reflected that he was not planning to put them together. So just making that available. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Well, you may go, sir. Choose from these proceedings. Just make sure you reappear at the date and time given.
Okay, and one more time for me, please. The date.
All right, we got it. All right, let's see what else we got before we call it a night. Oh, this one's a pretty short one.
So you're planning to tie the knot, get married, jump the broom. Should you get a marriage license? This video does not constitute legal advice. It is for entertainment.
I don't think anything there was egregious. Nah, that wasn't too bad. His first one was pretty bad, and I don't know how his trial is gonna go, so I assume old Squishy Gardner just wanted it there for posterity. Ugh.
Purposes only, so do your own research before taking any action. Black's Law Dictionary defines a license as permission to do something which would otherwise be illegal.
No, we read that definition earlier, actually. It gives you permission to do something that without the license would be disallowed. It's not illegal with the license. It's literally just permission.
In the Middle Ages and prior, marriage licenses were unknown.
I mean, you got married via the church, and the church kept records, so it might not have been the civic system that we are familiar with today, but marriage records were absolutely kept. They were just kept by the church, which was sort of the de facto governing body. So, to act as though there weren't any official records is just not the case.
In ancient times, marriage was a private affair between families with no government involvement. Marriage is a religious sacrament between two people, God, and no one else. In the beginning, all marriages were essentially common law marriages. Couples were simply declared to be married by their families or themselves and began to live together, forming alliances, joining resources, tending to the home, and raising children.
Chitara says we have marriage records from over 2,000 years ago or more. Yeah, it's like he doesn't understand that, like, marriage for a lot of human history was like a business arrangement. Which, like, sucks, I get it, but, like, they're gonna keep records of that because it's important to them.
Marriage licenses were created in the United States to serve several purposes. Number one, vital statistics. Governments sought to compile accurate information on births, deaths, and marriages to track demographic trends and maintain census data. So basically, it's a way for the government to get involved in your business and keep tabs on you.
That's what you got from that? You don't understand that census data is incredibly important for allocating, like, resources? Like, are you crazy? Like, the government needs information to make decisions.
Number 2, revenue streams. Issuing marriage licenses generated a consistent revenue stream for local governments.
Not really. You think that any government in the world is primarily, or even in like some large way, getting their revenue from marriage certificates? No.
Number 3, consolidation of power. By regulating marriage through licenses,
it's administrative.
Governments asserted their authority over this institution, which had previously been largely governed by the religious community and community norms. Number 4, anti-miscegenation laws. In some states, marriage licenses were issued to enforce bans against interracial marriages. Bans against issuing marriage licenses to interracial couples.
Wonder how he feels against bans against gay marriage.
Have been overturned by cases like Perez versus Sharp, Loving.
Oh wait, you know what? He actually, I think, does bring up Obergefell at some point, so fair enough if he
versus
does.
Virginia, and Obergefell versus Hodges.
Okay, he does mention Obergefell. Homophobic implication retracted.
In law, the fact that you ask for a marriage license admits that you are incompetent to be otherwise married. The license does not remove your alleged incompetence. It merely legally transfers the responsibility or ownership control of anything you create in the marriage to the party that issued the license. So
no, it doesn't. It's literally for tax purposes. Please stop being crazy.
In effect, when you apply for a marriage license, you are giving the state control of your children, your assets, and anything else produced by your marriage.
None of that is true. Literally none of that is true. The state does not own your children or your property because of a marriage license. A marriage license literally just says you're legally married, which can be important for tax purposes or next of kin situations.
If you want an official record of your marriage, you can hold a ceremony before witnesses. Record your date of marriage in a family Bible. That's how they did it in the old days.
Again, the church kept records. People kept records of marriages. This was not only a private thing like he's implying. That's crazy.
Then take a
I would argue that marriages, by their very nature, are communal and societal, because it was just about you and the person. Why would you invite a bunch of people to a wedding? Why would it matter? Your commitment to the other person, at least within a monogamous relationship, is built upon, at least in part, the exclusivity, and if you were the only people involved, exclusivity is easy. You're part of a community, and you're communicating that we are each other's, right? So to say that that's private, I would argue, is kind of missing the point within a monogamous marriage. You know what I mean? That's kind of like a part of it.
Copy of that page from your family Bible to the county recorder's office and have it recorded. In this way, you are not signing a contract with the government. If you have a marriage...
Just a Peach with a tip says, we still use family Bibles to track marriages. Bans of marriage predate the U.S. by a long time, like hundreds of years.
License, and you and your spouse can file for an annulment. An annulment simply gets the state out of your marriage.
You can't get an annulment like years after the marriage without like a valid reason like fraud or something.
And establishes the sacredness of your union as being between the two of you and God. Once your annulment is complete, you could hold a ceremony with friends and family to reestablish your vows to each other, your community, and before God. A couple of differences in a divorce and an annulment are this. A divorce declares a marriage legally over, whereas an annulment declares a marriage null and void as if it never existed. Also, property division. In a divorce, marital property and debts are divided according to state laws and court decisions. In an annulment, since the marriage is deemed invalid, there is no marital property or debt to divide. To have your marriage annulled in any state, you must prove one of the grounds established by state law, which often include 1, fraud or misrepresentation. The government committed fraud against you by by telling you that you could not be married unless you got a marriage license.
You wouldn't be legally married without a marriage license unless you're in a state that has specific things for common law marriage, but, like, it's not really a big deal, man. That's not fraud. They didn't defraud you. You're not gonna get an annulment by claiming the state defrauded you. It's just not happening.
This is untrue. Common law marriages have existed since the beginning of time. Force. The government used force or duress by telling you that you have to be married in order to legally own property, share finances, etc. So, that's my take on the marriage license. What are your thoughts? Please tell me what you think in the comments, and please remember to like and subscribe.
He calls America Babylon, by the way. His channel is called Out of Babylon as a Sovereign of Heaven. So he's doing great. Alright, I think we're going to call it a day a little early, because I want to try and get this splinter out of my arm. So, have a great night, everyone. I should be around tomorrow. It's the 1st, but I think I'll be streaming tomorrow because Baja and I have a date Saturday. We're going to a big fair, which I'm excited about because, A, Scrambler, B, Tilt-A-Whirl, C, teacups, D, fried foods. So excited about that. Let's see who we're going to raid on Twitch. Teacups does not sound fun. I like to be dizzy. I like to be spun around.
Oh, I've been following. Yeah.
Looks like Dan's editing or something. I don't know. We'll raid Dan. All right. Have a good night, everyone. Fix the source of the splinters. I'll do my best. All right. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow, I think. So, see you then. Bum ba dum bum 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 ba da ba da ba bum ba bum 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 bum. Bye.